Hello.
Oh, no way, bro. No fucking way.
One time, I was driving naked around town, right? Because this is back when people didn't know if you were naked, you know? And there was a cop that pulled somebody else over, right?
This is back when people didn't know whether or not you were naked.
Yeah, now everybody tells everybody. They're like, oh, you know, they'll make a funny video or something. Back in the day,
you could drive with no pants on,
yeah,
or no shirt, nothing, and they're like, oh, he's got a shirt off. It's hot out. And you
slow
like,
ride. Yeah.
Now you'd be like, that guy's fucking naked, probably.
Yeah.
Slow ride, nice.
But now it's like you can just. Back then, you would just cruise around naked, pull up, talk to people in their yard and shit. They have no idea.
Why?
Because it was fun, Jay.
I don't disagree.
It was free entertainment.
Was there any fear of getting caught?
No.
Oh, I don't. You keep telling the story because you're too good a storyteller for me to be.
No, that's back when it was the Wild West, dude. You know, you could just, hey, how are you guys? Do you guys just move in here? And it's some lady fucking, you know, cutting her kid's hair in the yard, and you're just sitting there fucking butt naked, bro.
Would she ever see that you were naked, or
no? They thought you were just a local neighbor. They thought you were.
Yeah. That's nice.
You were a citizen.
You were a citizen.
Yeah, you were a local citizen, dude.
A naked one.
Yeah, you were one of the many citizens that hit puberty locally, and you were fucking living it up, just driving around town. You know,
pulled into the driveway and an owl took off. It was big too.
It's gross, I think.
Owls?
The meat,
oh, you ate them? You saying?
Yeah, but
you guys ate owls?
Yeah,
I don't think that's legal. You probably shouldn't say that on the podcast.
Well, I didn't have a lot.
Bill Burr used to have a joke about it.
I didn't have a lot, man. I had no. I think I even spit it out. I'm not even joking.
It's like
yeah,
Bill Clinton when he smoked that weed.
And they had two. They didn't have. Well, they don't have a lot of meat on them. I fucking don't like owls.
They're predators. They're important. That's why you don't have rats everywhere.
Yeah, but I think they're violent and they're dirty, and they get this. Owls, whoever did their PR, you notice everybody thinks they're smart and they can read, and they're like,
yeah, they had a good PR agent, right?
Yeah, look at that.
We only got one up, Jamie.
But see how much little meat is on them? You think there's more. You know the spoon y'all have that has a bowl on the end? It's kind of fucking cheating, honestly. But you know what I'm talking about.
What do you mean? Just the really deep ones?
Yeah, it's like, dude, just...
Oh, you mean for the soup?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, there's soup fucking spoons, bro.
Bro.
It's not a bowl.
Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do with it, all right?
Yeah.
These, yeah.
It's a spoon. It's a spoon. Yeah.
Whatever, dude. These fucking little Pinoy ladles. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, dude. The things you scoop up all your bullshit. Right?
Yeah.
How is Nashville? I've heard great things about Nashville.
It's good, man. It's pretty cool. Last winter it snowed, and so everybody went out to like the Capitol and was like just like smiling down this hill, just sending it, dude. It was pretty sick.
Because it probably doesn't snow.
No, it does. Snows about every 7 years. So like people were out there, people are fired up, people are out there yelling Jesus Christ and stuff, and just fired up.
Oh yeah,
Jesus Christ, we love you, God.
That guy's funny.
I can see you in the Bible, bro.
You know, some people might say I'm like Peter.
I could see you in there coming in on a fucking little boat.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's so funny because that's how my parents got here.
Is it really? Yeah, cool, man. Two-way. You know what I'm talking about?
No, but I'll sing it with you.
It just reminds me, it's like a romance song.
So yeah.
Go to a party.
Oh yeah, I know that song. Yeah. But I don't know any of the words after that.
Everyone stop and stares.
Yeah, you're singing it like you're deaf. I like it.
I think it's all I got, man.
Yeah, dude.
I'm tone deaf, dude. I'm literally tone deaf.
Yeah.
I think we're alone now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that song will make you just be erect. I remember being on the school bus so fucking erect, bro. Dude, I remember that shit, bro. Dude, I loved being erect when I was young, man. Now it's whatever.
Now it's whatever.
Now it's like, fuck, I have to do something now? What what does my dick need me to do?
Right. It's like eating an owl. So over it.
I'll tell you this, if you want to feed a family of 4, you can't just have one owl. I will say that, though. When I was in school, some type of school, I would go to the library and look at all of that was all my pornography is what I would look at. It was that kind of stuff. Heavily, bro. I remember going in there. And I would
get you going again.
Oh, I would get erect, and then I would put my erection into the book where in the library, right? Like up near the shelves, and close it as hard as I could on my penis.
So you were like tributing Renaissance paintings.
I was into like, and I remember I'd go to the certain section and be back there. It was dicey. It's crazy. I never really thought about that. I went through this whole little deal to do that.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
That's a lot. That's crazy you did that.
It is crazy.
You were sticking your dick in books and smashing it?
Not putting them in. I would open the book. The book was. I'm not saying the book was asking for it, but I'm saying yes. But I would do that, man. I would just like the book was willing to be a part of it.
How old were you? Like 7? Yeah.
I was probably 13, maybe 12.
This feels like a 7th grade endeavor.
Just something, yeah. I think it was just like. I think I just wanted to. I don't know if I wanted to meet a woman from the past or if I was just. That's how I could see pornography.
Yeah. You wanted a woman from the past, you think, maybe?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of why would I have done that.
Because it feels good to smash your dick into things?
Yeah, that too.
And they were naked ladies?
Yeah, it
and
just
you couldn't. Porn back then was impossible. And if you could score some porn in school, dude, I would look at like the science book. Yeah, it'd be like a skinless woman, and I'd be like, nice. Yeah, like you can see her pussy, you can see the inside of her pussy, you can see the workings.
Dude, so you just even to the drawings?
Bro, give me a biology book. Anatomy.
Dude, I remember 2 moons in eclipse, and I remember thinking it was like breasts, and we would
like
draw
frog's
tits on them.
Be like,
that's
pussy.
Yeah.
You ever save a life?
Yeah, I think so, man. Some guy. Wait, or did I almost? I think I almost drowned. That's what happened. So yeah, I was almost a victim. I almost drowned.
Well, did you save your own life?
No, I didn't. A man saved me, dude. A fucking dude, bro. This topless guy jumps in, right? I did not even want him to save me. The second I saw the dude who saved me, I was fucking so embarrassed.
What do you mean topless guy? Was it a lifeguard?
He was a topless guy. No.
Like most guys.
He was a guy at a beach. He was at the beach, but the way he was built, he just looked topless.
He had no top.
It was a lower.
How long were you underwater for you to confuse the fact that you saved somebody's life?
40 seconds, man. Me and my sister were under there. And then years later, I remember him coming back to our house all drunk one night and saying, I saved y'all. I fucking saved y'all. We're like, wow, I don't even fucking remember who he was, dude.
Have you ever been part of a seance?
Yeah.
How'd that go? Who were you trying to summon?
I mean, some of the people that showed up, there was one guy who showed up, I remember, who some guy showed up whose car had been like attacked. He'd been at a bar and people had kicked all the windows out of his car. So we didn't get anybody we wanted to be there, but that guy was like looking for help or whatever. And we happened to be doing a seance. We had
just happened to be.
Yeah, and that dude fucking like is banging on the door and we're like, who ordered this guy? You know what I'm saying? This dude just got jumped. This dude's bad luck.
And Elon put this tweet out. Gonna put an old school drive-in, roller skates, and rock restaurant at one of the new Spesla Supercharger locations in LA.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, Elon's turning into the fucking white LeVar Ball kind of a little bit.
Sometimes I feel like he's not even doing any of that shit that he says.
Yeah, well, some of it sounds absolutely impossible to do. He's like, we're gonna go to Mars. Dude, you can't even drive through Memphis safely. Okay, and also, who better to do relationship advice than somebody that's trans, somebody that has a relationship going on inside of their body?
I was going to say that she sees both sides. She comes at it from both sides.
Dude, why are we not using trans people to help us do marital advice and support? Because they are a man and a woman. Nobody could sort it out at once than the original recipe. We had this one guy, he used to give us maybe $4 or something. And he'd to look in his ass, bro, and he'd walk about like 20 feet off and hold his ass open. As long as we looked, we got the money. So just shit like that, just bored people.
Partner? Did he have who made sure you looked? How could he?
Who made sure you got paid? That's what I want to know.
He gave the money first.
Okay, gotcha. Because that'd be a shitty deal.
At a certain point, you were kind of grandfathered in. If he knew you were going to look, you kind of got the money up front.
Your grandfather did.
Well, we live by a rest area, dude. A lot of like gay men would meet up back there and make out, and so you see a lot of a lot of men on drugs back there.
So this is what I was talking about. All this is really interesting to me. I didn't have $4
ass show guy. I didn't have the drug addict.
But you just not remember it though. That's sometimes something that I wonder what people are getting is, do people remember it? That's a weird thing. Is I think because even some of my best friends, I'm like, dude, do you remember this? And they'll be like, I don't remember that. And I'm like, what, bro? How do you not remember? It's like that's the only thing that happened to us. You know what I'm saying?
It.
Like, how do you not remember it?
You
like,
bought a truck because of this guy.
You work at the Holiday Inn Express, like down the street. Is one of the only things that happened. You know. You gotta remember that, man. So I think some of it's just about remembering stuff, you know?
You're actually right. I feel like I kind of would remember if somebody handed me $4 bills to look at their asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that'd be something I'd never forget.
Yeah, but like
came out, you go, I'm gonna piss in your bushes.
You did kill my fern the last time.
The last time
I did?
you killed one of our
Strong
ferns.
urine.
I did that.
Yeah.
And then you came in and you were like,
booyah-base, mommy.
mommy.
They would serve this at a hospital. This shit is healthy, bro. Okay?
yeah. And then you said like, I'm gonna go pee outside. I go, the bathroom's right here. I go, no, I want to pee outside. You prefer peeing outside?
Dude, I remember when I was a child, man, I was so scared. I remember this as a kid. Like, I would get so scared at night that I would pee. I remember hearing that wolves, like if they had wolves in your area, that if you peed, then they wouldn't come around the urine because the wolves would mark their area. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
You have wolves in Louisiana?
Huh? We had 2 wolves actually, dude. And some man unleashed them on the like in an area. This is a different story, but I'll tell one story at a time. But at night, I would be so scared after I heard that. I would stand on my bed and literally pee from the wall all the way around my bed to the other wall.
Oh,
so
wow.
Nothing would come get me at night. That's how scared I was.
That's smart, dude.
I thought it was pretty smart. Dude, I saw Evander Holyfield at the Chicago airport.
Another roommate.
Yeah. Really?
Evander Holyfield. Yeah, right out of college.
Wow. Where'd you guys go to college at? Syracuse?
No, we went to Syracuse Community College.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it was an Ivy League community college.
Oh, yeah.
So it was one of the best community colleges ever.
I went to a poison Ivy League school.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Fucking itching to get out of there. That's pretty bad.
Take a break. We'll be right back.
Yeah. That was pretty bad.
Real quick, make sure you check out Joke World on Instagram. The link is in the bio. We're sending everyone some free stickers when you do. We got the Joke World logo, the What's the Deal with Airplane Peanuts sticker. That's new. Featuring a new comedian on our Instagram every day and more clips like these. We've built up a pretty big group of like-minded comedy fans here on YouTube. Even if we could get like half of that over to Instagram where we're featuring these up-and-coming comedians, that would be awesome to give them a big platform to share their jokes on. Maybe you'll like some of them, maybe you won't. Have fun with it. So make sure you check us out. Get your free stickers. Link in bio. Back to the video.
I would pee around the bed, I remember, to keep the wolves out.
Yeah.
But then, like this, it literally got all starchy on the carpet over time. Because I peed for years. I peed for probably 4 years outside of my bed.
Yeah.
And I remember I would stack my underpants full of like towels and t-shirts because I was so scared. I didn't want to have to get up and go to the bathroom because I thought something was going to get me. So I'm like, if I pee, I got to like make it so I don't have to change my bed and stuff so I could go back to sleep.
Yeah.
So I just remember, man, I would just stack my underpants just full of like shirts I was never going to wear or maybe going to wear. I put those further out so that the pee would hit like the ones I'm never going to wear first. Yeah. And then like the better clothes on the outside.
Your mama never said anything like, God, it smells weird in here.
I'm sure she thought that.
Yeah.
But there was just, I think, bigger fish to fry.
Yeah.
You know, no offense.
No, I mean, I love fish and I like frying it, but man, I'm none taken, bro.
Well, I will say you are the catch of the day. I'll say that, by the way.
Hey, bro. I'm right here, dude.
And you are
I'm pretty good.
You're a great man.
Hey, thank you so much.
Oh, we had a question. What is this one, Sean?
Hi, Theo. My name's Jo, and I'm a big fan from little old England, enjoying my bath. And I have a question for Shane. What is his opinion on age gap relationships? Still seems to be okay for the younger woman and the older guy, but not so much the other way around. So look forward to hearing your opinions. Okay, bye.
Wow. That could be that's somebody's school teacher. She's in the bathtub.
Is that British ASMR in a bathtub? Yeah. She's asking me about how I feel about older women.
Yeah.
What, do you bring me down here to make me come, dude?
No.
Are you trying to get me hard? Was this a setup?
No, I would never do anything
like setup.
that. Huh? No, I've never.
You invite me over here, you put on some ASMR, get me fucking rock hard, give me some water.
No,
What are you doing? You make me jerk off on this podcast?
No.
What was that? What does she want?
I'm not. Look,
That was the question.
No, yeah.
How do I feel about older ladies?
I've never seen that question. I never seen that woman. I'm glad she's staying clean. I don't know that lady. She's attractive. Obviously, I think she's attractive. Look at the suds on her chest a little. I didn't notice that before. But no, we didn't bring you down here to get anything out of you, man. At all. I mean, just have some information, I guess. What if you just masturbated onto the mic and just left?
What is your question? What is he?
I don't fuck anybody out of like a urgent care or nothing.
You won't do it?
No.
Yeah,
I don't do it, man. My sister works at him. I've seen some behind the scenes. I'm not doing that shit.
Have you ever seen it? Oh, yeah. Well, I've seen poker before on television.
Well, they do it on there. It's called Element of Disguise.
Ah, so I don't know what your eyes are doing right now.
What are you learning?
I might not even have I think my eyes could have been left in the car. Right. Yeah. I could be in the car reading a book right now. Okay.
Wait, do you have a good poker face?
No, that's the thing. It's like, he
has a good pokey face. I know that. You
I have a good Pokemon.
let that dude loose around an aquarium, bro.
No, but bro,
you little fucking lunchbox salmon.
Damn, bro.
Just come out. I remember my stepdad is yelling at me in the yard one time.
Told you to come out?
Yeah, I was like, I'm not fucking gay, bro. I was like, I'm just not flying some girl home that I just met. Just to prove to you guys.
He thought he could catch you in a lie.
Yeah, he thought maybe he was gonna leave a he's
gonna set a trap.
Yeah, he's gonna set a trap.
Yeah, he was setting a trap. Yeah, he's like a slick boxer.
Yeah.
He's setting a trap for you. Just come out of the closet, boy. Like, what the fuck?
My stepdad found out that some lady was getting married that he used to have a huge crush on. And he went over, he was at a bar or something that night. He found out she's got engaged. And he drove over to the house and went up on her porch like in the middle of the night.
Wow.
And said, look, I got all these feelings for you and blah, blah, blah. And she didn't care.
Right.
And while he was up there, somebody burned his car in the fucking street and set his car on fire. So he fucking was there, and literally his car's burning, which is a horrible look if you're trying to tell somebody like that you're the guy for them. You know, it's just like
my car, and then you come back with a bicycle.
Yeah, you're not the guy.
Yeah, no way, dude.
You're not the guy.
How did your car set on fire?
Your Black Widow joke, whether or not we ever know each other at the end of our lives, will make me smile at the very end of my life, because it's one of the funniest, simply well-written jokes that I've ever heard. I'm just giving you a compliment, and that's it to end the show.
Thanks, man. Yeah, my buddy got bit by a Black Widow, dude.
Yeah.
She was in her 40s. Outside of a bus stop, dude. Yeah. Dude, it's so funny you say that. Sometimes I don't even feel funny sometimes anymore.
It makes my heart. Every time I hear the guy today was by the house today, and he goes, Black Widows. The male dude, Black Widow's out by that garage I seen. I go, I know. And I hear Black Widow, and I immediately think of you saying, my buddy got bit by Black Widow. She was in her 40s. It was at a bus stop. She was angry for no reason. That's what you used to say. She was angry for no reason.
Well, was it going to school in Louisiana?
For what?
For
liberal arts.
Urban planning. I'm urban planning.
You trying to grow weed or something? What are you planting?
No, we design neighborhoods, dude. We design neighborhoods.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, I'm urban planner, man.
Like if there was a sewer system that needed to be put into place under a playground, you'd be the guy for the job, or
I wouldn't do that. I could handle what the route the mailman should take. And all kind of zone, basic zoning.
But you never think about that shit.
Yeah.
No, I know. You never. Because the urban planner.
Okay.
My man.
Yeah, please, can you fucking timestamp that high five and take it out? Dude, people will repent if they children will repent to Satan.
All the sledding in Nashville will stop. It will come to a fucking quick halt.
The snow will melt. The plants will die of male seed. If people see that high five, man.
I'll double it. No, I'll match it. I'll match it. Right? Watch. I'll match it. Is that good? Huh? No, what I just did there, I'll do a turn, right?
Yeah.
I'll look at the guy, match it.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Then I'm going to do this.
You do that. You do that?
It's the tongue.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you do the tongue thing. You do the tongue thing? Yeah. All in, bro. All in, right?
Or he's holding a butt.
Right?
So.
All in.
Right. And I'll do a little giggle, like I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Okay. No. No, do it.
Oh, that's kind of confident.
Pretty, and I'll look around and I'll look in the camera, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a camera there because at ESPN, I'll go like this. Right? Yeah, and you go like, and then looking in the camera, I push it all in like this.
Okay.
Right? And then what do you do?
Here's what I do.
Yeah.
I look over at the camera.
Yeah.
Because I have 5 aces.
5?
And
I got 5. Fuck.
And I go, da-na-na.
Oh, da-na-na.
ESPN.
All the way, right?
So she set the alarm at 7 a.m.
Oh, but an alarm. Here's my thing. Alarm makes my dick soft.
Really?
Yeah. So I have to like, I just like any like alerts or anything, you know, I can't do it. If there's broken glass in the room.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. Even just a little bit ago, I went and got this smoothie, you know, and I used to work at a smoothie shop actually, but I went and got this smoothie, you know, because I taste other people's work.
Yeah.
And the parking spot when I pull in, it's one of those, it's like an LA spot. It's like there's no, you try to get out, it couldn't get out. So then I had to go and park down further. It's just like, there's a real spot, but it's just people parking, can't get out of their cars.
Super compact.
Yeah, just that kind of, just little things where everything is just a hassle.
Yeah.
You
I feel
know?
it.
So when you see somebody finally take their life, you're like, oh yeah.
Relief.
Yeah, that guy shops for smoothies at the same place. Yes, he is.
Are you going to send me something or what?
Let's keep in mind that I open all the mail, so it's got to be something.
Oh. Well, have you heard that Justin Timberlake song? What is it?
Which one?
There's so many, dude.
The one with the, it's like mail they sent. It's like a,
Dick in the box?
Oh, is that it? No.
Oh, this guy, dude. This guy.
I would never send that, and that is a joke.
Interesting
and
question.
you shouldn't laugh either, okay?
Yeah.
Mark fucking Whiteberg over there. This dude is freaking one of Owen Benjamin's henchmen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what was going on in the area. You know, we had a lot of stray animals by us, really. You know, rabies was big, so you had like a lot of fear in the air. I'm trying to think of what else was really popping off, you know. The bus, this dude used to do slip and falls at Pizza Huts. That's how he would make money.
Insurance scams.
Yeah. We grew up during like the height of that. Like everybody was doing, you know, this is before, you know, yeah, this was like prank videos, but it was real, you know. They were doing insurance money for it, you know. A lot of people falling down in Pizza Hut. We had a guy by us, and he was working the circuit one year doing the slip and falls, and he died. He broke his head open on a salad bar in Sarasota,
Cost of
Florida.
doing business. Cost of doing business.
And
You
that
want to
may
play
have-
that game.
Yeah, and it was like, and we all had to be at the funeral and shit, dude. And
So, Theo Vaughn.
Huh, you little spiked skunk.
Hey, fuck you.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro, don't call me that.
You want to bring a swordfish to a gunfight, you little piss guppy? Huh?
Don't say that.
Piss guppy.
I'm a piss guppy.
You sent me those dirty dishes and you sent the snake, Bubba.
First of all, I don't know where the fuck you live in Nashville. Number two, it's like, why would I, if I was going to, were they poisonous, the snakes?
The snake was a rat snake, Bub.
Right, Bub.
And
Can they kill you, Bub?
Huh?
Can they kill you, Bub?
They can't kill me.
Why?
Huh? You only send one.
Right.
If you want to kill me, Papa, you need to send mas.
Yeah.
The best thing a scientist can do is a real, honest-to-goodness breakthrough.
Would you have sex with a scientist, you think?
Yeah, like a movie scientist. Like she keeps the glasses on.
Yeah.
They're always blonde in the movies, right? No, sometimes they're dark black hair too, mysterious.
I bet they're clean, too. If you fuck a scientist, dude, I bet they have a clean apartment.
Maybe, but maybe not. Maybe their fucking brain is like that chalkboard with all the squiggly alien mathematics on it.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Maybe
Yeah, what if they have a
their
bunch of
brain.
shit tattooed? There's a bunch
Yeah.
of dirty math tattooed around their puss.
but how do you get the ejaculation past the urine?
It just will, man.
Wow.
Just pure will. I believed it could happen.
Point, right, where if we start losing jobs, right, and there's less jobs and more people are on like OnlyFans, right, that you're basically gonna have chicks out there, like literally women holding each other at gunpoint, like, subscribe to my pussy, stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know what you're saying.
Help, Jamie. Jamie, can you pull up some help?
Pull up some help.
I need some help, man.
Did you play any sports in high school?
I played basketball, and then...
Were you good?
I was good.
So you were an expert at hamsters and basketball?
I would say I was an expert at... definitely guinea pigs, gerbils, hamsters, anything, rodentia.
Rodentia, yeah.
Once you popped up into like rabbits, I was out.
When you...
Oh my God, bro.
You okay, buddy?
What happened? Was that a hate crime? Are we gay? Which one of the Pauls you think will live longer? It's an easy answer, but we can do it anyway.
I heard Logan say he wants to like live forever or some shit once.
I could see that. Yeah, he seemed like a guy that would want to live forever.
Who would you fight if you had to fight one of them?
I'd probably fight the sister, I think.
Is there a sister?
RuPaul.
Who's that? Oh, wait, who's that?
I'd bag that bitch up, son.
Do you have any black friends?
I have one or two.
Okay.
How do you not know if you have one or two, though?
Right. Yeah.
Bro, the second there's blacks around, I know how many there are. I used to go get high with my buddies, right? My buddy, his dad was kind of like, he didn't know a lot about gays or anything. He didn't believe in it, right? So sometimes I'd go outside and get high with his son, and then I would come back in early, right? And I would tell the dad, I'd be like, man, we were outside and some of the guys had their shirts off and they were just, I don't know, Mr. Mike, they were being kind of crazy, I felt like, or strange. And you could see him fucking start to light up because he thought it was like some kind of gay activity, right? So they would come in, they'd be stoned out their gills, right? They have no idea I've been talking to the dad. And he'd be like, you boys been queering around out there? He would fucking lose his shit, dude. You could see he'd just been waiting to yell it. And everybody's just standing there just stoned. And I am laughing so hard because I made that moment happen, Anyway, so he's fucking crazy. And apparently he bit a hooker. Like, that's like his big falling off. Right? But here's what happened. A hooker bit onto him. So how do you get a hooker off of you? You bite her or push. You can't. There's not like a hooker removal thing, like there's to get snow off your car.
Right.
So
he bit her back.
I'm guessing he might have. He's excessive, but you got to get a hooker off you.
Yeah. Have you ever had that problem?
I have not. I've had some maybe issues with some, aggressive escorts, I'd call them. But I wouldn't say hookers, really. I think if you have a diploma, you're not a hooker.
Yeah. Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. Oh, I saw an owl get hit by a tow truck in Indianapolis a couple of weeks ago.
Theo's getting ready to write a book, and that's going to be his chapter 1. And
I was driving along a road, and they had an owl come up from the wood line, a beautiful owl, just the Lord's bird. And it came right up, and then I don't know what I was thinking about, pornography, but then a tow truck hit it. A tow truck hit it doing 60 miles an hour, sir. And so I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. And so immediately I was like, man, I need to go back and see what's going on, And so I whip back around and I get back close to it. And that's when I realized that, A, I don't even like animals at all. And
you're wasting your
B,
time.
that it looked like it was going to die. And so I rolled down my window a little and I asked if it was all right. And I was like, are you all right, owl? And he said, whoo. And I said, you, owl, this is no time to be playing games. You've been hit by a tow truck. And then I asked again, and he didn't give anything, not a talon or nothing. And so then I knew he was going to die, and so I asked what we all wanted to ask. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
What a jerk.
What embarrasses you?
Oh, I already know this.
What?
If people see my butt.
You ever been to a black church?
Oh yeah,
dude, those get you fired up.
Oh, dude, black church is definitely, yeah, you like
feel the Lord.
Oh, you feel the Lord, and somebody will splash fucking hot grease on your back during the middle of it. Like, you don't even know what's going on. Like, you don't know if somebody just, like, ripped open, like, a lunch plate real fast, or if some lady just, like, whipped her hair. Like, you'll see a black lady, she'll have a fucking plant. She'll be watering a plant in her hair during the fucking sermon, dude. People are dressed
Offering
up.
you a grape or something.
Oh, everybody smells good, dude. The Lord will pass through the room.
I mean, man, it had an arc. Start out slow. You feel the closing bit. Then it's the grand finale, and I just want to throw my wall in the damn air and be like, I'm converted, and then just throw it up there.
Oh, I'll throw my
bar
fucking
mitzvah.
Yeah. I'll throw my fucking dick in the air and catch it in my mouth, dude. You know what I'm saying? If it calls for it.
But I'm like,
if God calls for it. If God calls for that.
I didn't know this. I'm not a good driver. I didn't know like flashing reds you were supposed to stop, so I just like plowed through it.
Wait a second. Hold on. What? What did you think flashing red meant?
I thought it was
Kinda
like
stop?
Yeah.
Slow down a little bit?
Look around.
Like stoptional.
And I lost a tooth yesterday.
Yeah, you've been. How many challenges were you on for MTV? You did a lot. You never lost any. You never got hurt or anything.
Oh, I never got hurt, but here's my tooth actually.
Now on
right
stand up, doing stand up.
So it's kind of nice.
That's really disgusting. Oh, we're getting a tight
Not
shot.
bad.
Thank you, Stacey's
yeah,
all
get
over.
that little bit of what is that?
Yeah.
Enamel? What is that? Hey, you want to see a tooth impersonation? Watch this. Hold on.
All right, here it comes. The hand you're given. You've seen the show.
Oh my God! I have a real tooth. Anyway, but it's nice actually because then we went out to the bars last night, and I like put like if I was going to talk to like a cute chick, I would put it in. Yeah. And if I was going to talk to a busted chick, then I would leave it out.
The first funeral I ever went to, man, was a black guy, and it was
how did he
interesting.
die?
He died. He was the biggest guy in our town. His name was Ricardo. He was like a man child. It was like as if you saw like a 9-year-old child, but he was like, I mean, he's probably 6'4".
Damn.
He was the biggest. He was the biggest kid in our town. He was, you never seen nothing like it. They didn't have it. You know, when you saw
He should have just been the mayor.
Oh, he was. I mean, he definitely.
Dude,
he
imagine-
could fucking keep the sun off of you. He was fucking big.
I bet
you
he
know?
would fuck shit up in dodgeball.
Oh, dude, he was just. He could do whatever he wanted. The birds knew him.
The birds knew him.
I mean, you see a bird come fucking. He knew it. He was fucking big, dude. He was big, and so
how'd he pass?
He was playing basketball. It was like a little league basketball game.
Big boy, little league.
11 and 12-year-olds, and he had a heart attack and died.
Really? Was he all natty or was he on the roids?
He wasn't on anything. He was just on too much. I think he did his heart. They said he had an enlarged heart. I don't know what that means. What does that mean, Zach? Can we look that up?
Just the heart of a grown man in a young boy's body.
It could have been it.
I wish I had a grown man's penis when I was 12.
Do you?
Kinda.
Oh, you don't want
Just
that,
'cause
man. I had that.
You had that or you have it?
I had it as a child. And
You were
enlarged.
packing as a child?
Yeah, did you know that? I
How
did.
the fuck would I know that?
Listen, there's one. You want this? Which one you want? I want this one. Okay, here's a gun. One's in the chamber. The other one's in the chamber. Oh, yeah. What is it? Like, aim at that oak over there, and you'll see that red dot.
Just shoot.
No, don't shoot. Don't shoot. No, don't shoot. Don't keep your finger off the trigger.
Okay.
All right, but see what I'm saying? You can see the red dot. The red dot will go on his head if we can get him in.
All right. And who's the other team?
It's just us. Just us. I told it.
Why do they even have kids is what I can't understand. They don't like them. They don't care for them. They do all the wrong shit and abuse them too. Why even have them?
I don't know why.
I think because they kind of like puppies. They look cute for a while.
Oh, I think that is a lot of it. They want them to get to hold that sign first grade, second grade. Dude, the best was in my neighborhood. Somebody did that. They put their picture on Facebook of the kid, and he had second grade 2 times. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. That's our fucking neighborhood, bro. You can do it, Robert. They wrote at the bottom. And we know he can't do it, dude, but he's going to try.
There were also some tips and tricks, like never take the roadside test. That's just gathering evidence against you.
Totally. Tell more people as they drink here tonight. Give us all a little tutorial.
No, that's good. If you did drive, don't forget your car.
That's a really big one.
Now, have you ever heard of like those old things, like you put a couple nickels and some pennies under your tongue, you can blow, 0?
What the fuck?
And what? You could blow a Jewish guy?
What's your favorite race to like sleep with?
I don't know. You know, I've probably slept with predominantly white women. Some women don't like. I think some women just don't like. They don't
like you.
Come on to you.
Like I've never had sex with a black chick.
Yeah.
I've just never like I've hooked up with one, but I don't have my black belt.
Well, I don't want to fuck somebody who's on FaceTime the whole time. A. And B, here's the craziest part is though, some black women, it seems like they fuck back, dog. That's the thing. I don't know if I
that's
can
what I'm
handle
saying.
it. Yeah.
It's kind of intimidating.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if I can handle it, bro.
You got to be like,
it's like kind of like, do you want this? Like, yeah. I don't think I got this. I'm not that guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would, but I don't think, I just don't want to, it's like, I don't want to you know, I'm all
underwhelm.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to underwhelm, bro.
Bro, what you gonna get for Christmas?
I don't know. My sister just asked me today, but I don't want to text her back, dude. I'd rather not get anything from her.
You should ask Santa Claus for a mustache.
You think?
Oh, come on. I think he looks good. What's wrong with this look?
He lost his mustache drinking beer.
I wish I could drink beer, man.
Why
I
you
fucking
can't
buy
drink? You're
cocaine.
from Louisiana.
I know, but I'll buy cocaine, man. I'm addicted to drugs and alcohol. So if I have a half a beer, dude, I will have 7 bottles of cocaine.
Yeah.
So I can't do it. But what am I getting for Christmas? I know what I'm getting, dude. I'm getting a shirt. My brother's getting me a shirt. Yeah. And what else, man?
What kind of shirt?
Huh?
What kind of shirt?
Large shirt.
This motherfucker crazy.
No, it's true.
Do you wear those shirts with like wolves hollering at the moon?
No, but my mother does though.
Oh, okay.
To deal with an abusive husband back in the day, before women had any other way of dealing with it, well, you'd get your brothers and they'd just, beat him to death, and then they, you
hide him.
Yeah, so that's what people have done forever, or with a pedophile, as you say, like Pedialyte.
Well, yeah, both for children.
Did you go to your prom?
Yeah, I did.
Was it fun?
Dude, I'll tell you what happened was they had this guy at our school, and he was always kind of crying and everything. And I cry some, but this guy really...
Was it a teacher?
No, a man. This was a young man, student. This guy really patented it, I feel like. And we were graduating, not long after, and he's like, I want to chase my dreams, and I don't know if I'm brave enough to. And it was this white guy, bald-headed, right?
Yeah.
Something had happened to him.
Right.
He's always like, people always tell me I look like Damon Wayans. That's what he said.
Nice.
So, bro, I got stuck with that dude after the prom. He's crying in a car.
Why did you get stuck with him?
I was just listening to him, just trying to, I guess, be supportive.
Where was your date?
She was at the party getting drunk. And by the time I got to the party, everybody gotten kicked out. So for an hour, I sat there listening to this guy. And he had, back when they had coats with the shoulder pads in them?
Yeah.
He wore that to the prom with like these extra shoulder pads. He was just kind of like an insecure guy.
You sure he wasn't on the football team?
No, he was not, bro. Unless the football team had a concierge playing tailback.
Before I did comedy, I was heavily involved in the Paralympics.
Okay, what were you doing in the Paralympics?
I was a sprinter, man, for...
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How many
feet? Beat your ass in a race. Shut the hell up.
You would beat my ass in a race?
I think so, honestly.
Oh, dude, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something, dude. I would show, you might think, oh, Tony's funny. He'll probably show some mercy on me. He'll probably jog a little bit and then let me catch up. Nope. Motherfucker, I will leave you in the straight up fucking dust, dude.
Bro, calm down, dude.
No, I will not. I will not. I will not. I will not let a guy.
His fucking legs
wobbling around talking shit.
Bro, dude.
Wearing a fucking diaper and shit. It ain't happening, dude.
Bro, God wrote his legs in cursive, dude. Give him a break. My sister used to have a bass that was in their house, and it was like, it couldn't even turn around in the tank.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I don't think it minded.
I bet it did.
I don't know.
Of course it did.
It lived there for a long time.
That's what they say to guys in solitary. I don't think he minds.
Yeah, it's true.
He's by himself in there. Especially if it's a bass, you can't talk to him.
You know, he's probably like, get me the fuck out of here. I want to be on a lake.
Yeah.
I want to be eating frogs, you cunt.
He's just watching Cops out of one eye with my sister.
He's watching 90 Day Fiance. What the fuck is wrong with people? Keep me in this goddamn bowl. I'm a bass. You stupid fuck. I used to have piranhas.
Yeah, of course you did, man.
Yeah.
Who doesn't think you did?
At Joke World. That's who did it. At Joke World.
And the world is WRLD.
That's a great YouTube channel, Joke World. Check it out.
Hello. Oh, no way, bro. No fucking way, dog. That's not real, huh?
Man, what is... Look, we do a formal intro, all right? Let's just get it over with, all right?
That's how we normally start our interviews. Let's get it over with. Right. Hello and welcome to Trigonometry. I'm Francis Foster.
Oh, come on, dog. You got to do better than that.
I agree with you.
Thank you. Sorry, man. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. You know what you're doing. But you got to try harder, bro.
All right, start again.
All right.
Hello and welcome to Trigonometry. I'm Francis Foster.
I'm Konstantin Kisin.
And this is a show for you if you want honest conversations with fascinating people.
Our brilliant guest today is already taking the piss out of us. It's the amazing American comedian Theo Von. Welcome to Trigonometry.
You guys have, we call it autism. I don't know what you guys call it, bro, but we got it over here. Everybody's got it.
Everybody's got it.
Every celebrity has it when they have a movie coming out.
Right.
They get it like the week before, bro. They get autism, and then the movie comes out. And then they fix it or whatever, you know?
It's good to be had, man. This is the gayest little microphone. It feels like a...
It's all up in your grill.
Oh, it feels like the weakest one-armed black kid is trying to give me a hug. That's what it feels like, dude. Like if you go like this.
Your black skeleton.
It's so like, whoa. Somebody feed this boy and then bring him back to the hug ring, you know? Because he ain't ready for fucking real two arms. This dude ain't ready. Hug him with one arm. Would you rather go to jail for 1 year or go to jail with a Rubik's Cube and you can leave when it's done? Oh, man.
How quick you think you can do a Rubik's
Fuck,
Cube,
bro, a science one, huh? I would rather... I'd go to jail for a year. I think it'd be great. These days, relaxing, get some reading done, you know, get in shape, you know.
Maybe get beat up or raped.
Yeah, get some diverse friends.
Okay. How long would it take you to do Rubik's Cube?
A Rubik's Cube? I bet I could probably do it in a week.
But you want the year in jail. So you could get out
Yeah.
in a week, but you'll take the year.
Oh, dude, I'd love to have some time to just relax, honestly. And I'm a pretty simple man, as long as, if I'm in there. I heard the lights are on at night, though. That would be the part that wouldn't do. You know, I grew up in a mixed neighborhood, dude, and black people don't really know, they don't differentiate between indoors and outdoors.
What do you mean?
Outdoors can be indoors, dude.
What do you mean?
Outdoors can be indoors. Black person, you can put them outdoors, and you put them indoors. Same volume levels, same speed.
There's no inside voice.
There's zero inside voice.
There's no etiquette when you go indoors.
Well, they just don't. I don't think they believe in like a lot of structures and. I don't want to say woodwork, but I want to say overall that the difference between indoors and outdoors when it comes to most
so
black
incredibly,
people,
it's so incredibly vaguely racist.
It's so funny though.
virgin power is so strong, bro.
Is
I saw
it?
a
Wild.
virgin. Oh, dude,
that's crazy.
Oh, somebody parked a Volkswagen Rabbit on this guy's leg one time outside of our schoolhouse, and I saw a virgin fucking lift it right off his leg.
Wild. Yo, what?
And this was in fucking. Who knows when it was?
Every scene is from like the movie Powder. Every scene, it's amazing.
What are you talking about?
Every scene of your life.
Stories like that?
I've never seen a virgin pick up a car.
Yeah.
They pick up AK-47s now. That's the problem. Virgins now are picking up AR-15s.
I was young. People were born. You'd have a buddy missing you'd have a buddy missing a clavicle. You know, you'd have a friend. You know, it wasn't crazy to shake somebody's hand and only feel 4 on them. You know. It was a different time. People were uneven.
Right.
Somebody missing half a coccyx or half of a damn, have a square occipital, orbital entrance. Somebody, have a damn square eye. It was just different times. People had rabies. What else? People had diseases. I grew up, they had the tail end of polio. You'd see somebody dragging themselves down, dragging. you know, maybe they had a cane or somebody got them a cane that was too short. And so they, you know, somebody out there short caning, just barely, might as well just, I mean, look like, you know, might as well just drag themselves. If you're short caning, it looks like you're doing damn magic, like you're out there just, you know.
Right.
I remember I got on a school bus one day, and the man didn't even take us to school. He just drove us around, and
fuck off.
Swear to God, and then just drove us back home eventually.
What's wrong with him?
He didn't say anything either.
Probably drunk. I remember the first time we had a conversation, you were talking to somebody about being a kid and playing gay chicken.
Oh, yeah. You know, when I was young, we used to play this game called Gay Chicken, they called it. I didn't name the game, but I was, you know, the game existed, and then I existed.
Was it your uncle? Was it a neighbor?
Well, the game was you and a buddy, you'd grab each other's wiener.
Right.
Penis, they called it.
In those days.
Some of you guys call it penis. But, yeah, you grab it, and the first person to get an erection lost the game.
Right.
So it's like arm wrestling for
It's the stupidest fucking game.
No, it's not.
No.
Isn't it,
Simple.
I mean, it is.
Did you
what
win?
it
Did
is,
you ever
dude.
win, or did you
Huh?
lose? Did you lose a lot, or did you win a lot?
Oh, I did real well one season.
What is the gay chicken season? What does that go from?
It's more of a win. It's more, I would say it's an autumn game.
Yeah.
I would say it's kind of.
Oh, that's
runs-
so. I think I can see it now. All the leaves changing colors, and just the two of you. What do you play with neighbors or their teams?
No,
or?
you just got. I mean, we only had about 7 guys that played in our little bracket or whatever, but they had.
You know what's weird? You know what's interesting? You have 7 guys in your bracket, yet it's a 2-man game.
Yeah.
And so there's an odd number.
Oh yeah.
Does it have to be 2-man? Can't you like do it in a circle?
Oh, come on, lady.
No.
Come on, man. That's y'all are messed up. Y'all are first. It'll cure Down syndrome, bro. I beat it.
How you beat it?
There was a lot of rumors in my town that I beat Down syndrome.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's inspiring, man.
That's how I felt when I heard them, because I didn't start them. And so, yeah, we go. First of all, we get to the airport, and they're taking us on a jet. I mean, this thing, Puma put us on a jet. And it's, I mean, this thing was long. This thing had 2 bathrooms in it. And I pissed in both of them, cuz, you know that. Boy, if there's, I'll piss in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pissing at each end of the yard, baby. And I'll let the devil do the laundry, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm pissing when I get in something. That's always who I've been. You know, as a child at night before I go to bed, I'd piss off each side of my bed and I'd piss around it. I'd stand on my bed and urinate around it. Just to keep, you know, whatever bad stuff could come get me, to keep it away. Dude, I want to start focusing on learning more Spanish so I can, I want to do a special in like
just Spanish?
Yeah, like in Nicaragua or something. My dad's from Nicaragua. So I want to do a special in Nicaragua. Yeah.
Your dad is not Nicaraguan.
We might have to edit that out, dude, because
Nicaraguan?
that time closer. Okay, go one more time, bro. I want to see how racist this ends up.
Nicaraguan.
Whoa, bro. A couple of guys just shut up at the door, dude.
Dude,
relax,
how do you
bro.
say it?
You can't even speak on Kratom, can you? Jesus Christ, dude. You say it Nicaragua.
Bro, you are not Nicaraguan.
Yes. Bro, my father's from Bluefields, Nicaragua. I'm Polish Nicaraguan.
Who the fuck lied to you? No, you're not.
Bro,
you're Hawaiian and from Denver.
Shut up, bro. No, I knew, dude. I mean, you know, I grew up around some fucking real crazy poor white people. You know, the dude, they had a dude in our town, no arms, used to fucking fight everybody. You know that dude. You know what I'm saying? He'd get you in that lurch. He would catch you with between his chin and his chest. He would fucking snack you like a snake.
We were talking about this dude.
His boy Gert was his name. And he would just get you like that, bruh. And he'd choke you down.
He had no arms.
No arms at all. And he'd fight anybody, dude. And he would choke you.
So if you went to punch him, how would he block?
Oh, bro. He'd spin out of it. He'd spin, he'd duck, he'd dodge. The dude had, I mean, he just...
And would he catch your hand with his neck?
Huh?
Would he catch your
hand? He would just lurch at you. And, bro, the thing is, here was the...
Oh, you know what? If he hits you with that shoulder, you're going down.
Yeah, part of it. The big move was that choke. He would catch you like this.
Where would he catch you? Your hand?
In your neck. He would catch you neck to neck.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, once he got you neck to neck, Gert Yuva, the whole family was fucking...
He could choke you out.
Psychos, bro. Brother had sharpened half of his teeth on one side of his mouth, dude. These people would fuck you up. One of the kids was in a wheelchair, just They never taught him to walk, I think. I don't even think he was crippled. They just never taught him to walk. And so the other brother would carry him on his back everywhere, like a backpack, dude, and didn't even give a fuck. Unfortunately, almost knocked this young lady up that was from South Dakota. She lived on a reservation, yeah.
Oh.
And she, like, threatened to have the baby.
Oh, damn. How old were you?
37 this year. It was this year. And she wouldn't even be cool. She threatened to have the baby, dude, and I just met her at a motel. Yeah. Which fictional character would you love to beat the shit out of, dude? I don't know if I could beat a lot of people. I think I could beat that dude from The Mask. You ever seen that movie Mask with Rocky Dennis? I could fight that dude, I bet. Who else? Probably Rosie O'Donnell.
That's not a fictional character. That's a real person.
Depends on who you ask, bro. You know, you'll piss what you need right into the damn bed. Milk. I used to piss that into the sheet. You know, lunch, I'd just piss. You'd wake up and I'd roll over and pull back the top sheet and I just cleanly pissed. Just wiener calligraphy come right out of me. Lunch right on the sheet. Damn. So if you were a therapist, you could have pulled off that tie every week. You could have seen what I needed. Lunch. Field trip signature on document. That'd take me 3 nights to urinate that into the thing. But mom would be gone. Nobody would be there to sign it for me, so I just falsify it. Dude, I was in Louisville one time. I came out of a show. They had a big group in a limousine. They invited me to go to an after party with them, right? I was like, I'm only coming if my boy can come. And they're like, who's your boy? And I'm like, LeCedric. They had a brother nearby, right, wearing this Louis Vuitton jacket, dude. Probably about 60% homeless, right? And they're like, that's your boy? And I hadn't even talked to this dude, right? I was like, yeah, that's my boy. And like, all right, he can come. So I fucking walk over to him, look him right in the eyes. And I was like, what's up, man? I'm Theo. He's like, Cedric. And I was like, all right, dude, I told these people you're my friend. You ever been in a limousine? He's like, nah. I was like, all right, come get in with us. Just act like you're my friend, right? We're going to a party. He's like, all right, man. So we go in the limo, bro. We're in there, hot chicks, dudes, people fucking. Little Cedric kept saying, we're friends. That's what he kept saying out loud, right? Kind of fucking not the best actor, bro. But did we get to this house party? It's a nice, cool fucking party, bro. I'm downstairs. I'm in the kitchen. Somebody's making us a drink. I'm talking to somebody. Fucking 6 minutes later, I hear a fucking somebody scream. I hear a window break, right? Somebody comes running down. They said some dude just stole like 4 purses out of the coat room upstairs and fucking jumped out a window.
That would have been me, Doug.
And that was fucking LeCedric, bro. And that was like, and everybody there was like crying and pissed. And some girl was like furious because all her tampons were in there or something. I remember she got pissed. She was a tough girl. She was like one of those, what are those people that slide the thing on the ice, she said?
Curlers?
Yeah, she was a curler. And, but I was, in my head, I was like, this is the best fucking night ever. Dude, I couldn't, I just don't even think I could fight, man. I remember one kid attacked me once in school. It didn't go really well. I got attacked by a bunch of dogs.
Dogs, that's a different animal.
Yeah, but
literally.
Yeah, but
like, how do
they're
you
out
fuck
there.
with a dog?
2 of them came back and attacked me on my birthday again a year later.
On your birthday?
Swear to God,
when
dude.
they come back, they came back like it's this fool's birthday. You take any bites?
Yeah, I took a couple bites. Went to the hospital. It was my birthday. I remember I was 11 years old, and then at 12 years old, 2 of them came back and got me again. Like they knew. That's what I'm saying, man. Animals are insightful, dude. If you were sent back to the Roman Empire with a fully charged iPhone, do you think you could take over the world, dude? Fuck no, dude. I think they would probably beat you up. They would say you're gay, and they would beat you. Man, Mexican people work hard as hell, man. I got to be honest with you. No complaining, just work hard. Dude, I went to a funeral of a Mexican guy. He climbed out of the casket, dug his own grave hole, and then got back in the casket, man. If I got to do something, for example, I need to build a picnic table or an edible seating structure, table. And I got 9 people to help me do it. If 6 out of the 9 people are Mexican, bruh, Andale, Papa, we getting it done. I'm telling you that, dude. I'm telling you that we're going to be eating lunch early as a group. Look, I saw a Mexican guy cut down a tree, make it into wood, bars of wood, and then use the wood to make he built a damn tree with it. And es inspiracional, Papa.
This guy want to make fun of my haircut. We gonna see.
That's not a haircut. That's all you got left, bro.
Woo, that shit is slick.
CBS wants to know.
No thoughts.
Chris, you look like a deaf guy that goes to the gym. You look like, dude. 100%. My friends are alcoholics, and I'm competitive. So I have a couple tequilas, right? And tequila, let's be honest, like pouring Mexico right into your body, okay? I mean, make you jump a fence, make you buy a gun, make you run across the highway with your family, make you knock a woman up, make you knock a woman down, okay? Olay, Janet, you know? Dude, I got jumped one time after a football game by 5 black dudes. I don't know if you ever fought 5 black dudes at night. Just imagine you're fighting 5 black dudes, right? Now close your eyes. Now how many black dudes are you fighting? As many as your imagination can hold. I mean, I remember if I saw like I remember my buddy's mom had a brassiere one time that she would leave hanging in the bathroom, and I'd just go in there and
the brassiere?
Oh, bro, I would tie it around my fucking face so that each cup like came over. Like right, some weird left shit. A little bit of nose, but the nostrils were covered. So just the middle.
Oh, just
that naint.
It's almost like that Versace, the Killing Versace shit. Where
what's that? Your nose taint? What is this thing? That little part?
Your septum.
No, it's your naint, isn't it?
A little bit. A little bit. You'd cover up so you can almost restrict your breathing.
Oh, bro. So I had to breathe solely through these fucking these straight up titty
booby
shields.
Holders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what you used to like, huh?
Those fucking milk holsters, bro. I could smell the milk. I could smell the skin. I could smell the nipple. I could smell the children. I could smell all the years of my buddy growing up.
What the fuck, bro?
I could smell it all, dude.
Wow.
And it would go straight into my head.
Creepy.
And that, dude, I would jerk sometimes when I was young, when I'd masturbate, I'd pass out.
Mr. Joe videotaping this?
Hey, Theo, okay, look, we gonna role play, all right? You my girl, and you just gonna break up with me.
Oh, shit.
Just break up with me, all right?
Just break up with you?
Yeah.
I'm just asking, can I use the N-word or not? No, I'm just saying, I would always...
Theo, I don't care, but when we step out of here, I can't help you.
Okay.
But you use it at your discretion.
Okay.
Do whatever you want.
Hey, Ellis.
Hey, what's up, baby? What's going on?
You know what the fuck's up, boo? My little...
Baby, why you censoring the word nigga? You know you saying it freely.
That was a call came in. I ain't censoring shit. I know you been out there with Mr. Joe petting them fucking white animals.
What? What the? Wait, baby, what?
I know you been out there with Papa Joe petting them little fucking honky muppets.
Shonda, you crazy, baby. Look.
Not as crazy as your homeless ass is. I'm out this relationship, my... So then I just got into stand-up, and I always like making people laugh. Like I used to do a similar thing when I was a child. At the lunch table, we'd get some kids who were mentals, or a couple of them might have been mentals, and a couple kids that were well, you know, and we'd get there and sit them to make them drink milk, and then tell jokes and do stuff until one of them just blew milk out of their face, you know? And if you get some straight up, just a couple mentals, boy, some straight up sawed off humans, you get them to, dude, you get them to straight up blow leche out their dome, dude. That's America right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I knew, I was like, oh, I got some kind of a gift here, you know? I almost blew the throat out of this one boy. Almost blew the throat out of this this one boy named Tot, T-O-T was his name. Kind of a bad name, too, to be mentally challenged. But also easy for him to spell. And, I'm not joking, that's what his father said. And easy for him to spell backward and forward. Same name, Tot. So, that's true, man.
Was this guy's real? His name was Todd?
Why are you so laughing at him?
It's just a funny sounding name, that's all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
it was
so
pretty funny,
where
I
this
guess,
guy-
Tot.
Yeah, well,
You know,
let's
Tot.
talk about Tot.
Sometimes he would just say T-O-T was his name, but I knew
yeah.
it was Tot.
Yeah.
He would try to spell it out, and, you know, like he was tricking me. How long would it take for you to drink all the water in an above ground pool? Oh, man, this is fucking good, dude. I don't know, man. Probably, I bet a year and a half.
It's a very solid answer. You'd be surprised how many people are like, 3 days.
Oh, no way, dude. Bro, and also, you can't drink consecutively. You can only drink about a gallon straight before, like, the electrolytes in your body switch up and you can die. So, dude, I drank a gallon at my buddy Tim's house one time. Fucking went to take a nap. Bro, pissed on his floor. 12 by 12 square foot room, dude, and the pool touched all 4 walls, bro. I don't know if I have that winter body type. You know, I got that thick upper crust. You know, I have the, everybody knows I got the heart of a lesbian. My father told me that when I was very young and even wrote it one time at a napkin on a bar over there at Tony Padoni's bar and over at the Stinking Onion, which were a couple of small outfits over there near us. He would write it on the napkin to remind me a couple of things about myself I needed to remember. We go get like Taka vodka used to be the kind of vodka that we would drink. It was just like this off-brand in our region.
Like Todd's almost?
Yeah, probably like something like that. Just like whatever, every place had their own little local brand or whatever. And this was called Taka. And so you go get a fifth of Taka or whatever. So one time I pull up by the gas station and they had this man and I was thinking, oh, this guy will buy some vodka. He looks like he drinks some vodka. And it was daytime, you know, it was probably maybe 11 a.m. So I pick it. I say, hey, man, will you get us some liquor? He said, yeah. I said, all right, here's the money. You got to go in and get the liquor, come back out and get in the car. It was the kind of dude you had to give exact directions to.
Yeah,
you know?
Otherwise you're going to deviate from the plan. Probably
100%.
buy like some fucking Slim Jims and a pack of
Scratch-offs,
cigarettes. Yeah, scratch
shoes,
offs.
shoes,
Fucking the
man.
dice. Yeah.
This dude come out with shoes. Yeah. So anyway, he gets back in the car. He's got the liquor. And that's when this dude told me, he's like, you know, I'm the headbutting champion in the world, right? Last thing you want to hear from, I'm talking this guy, the only man I've ever seen, yeah.
He had that thick head.
Oh. This guy's head was probably made by that shoemaker, right? He had that kind of head. He had a
Bigger
shoemaker.
or smaller than Chin's head? Chin's head has a dome on him.
It was like Chin's head with another
All
Chin's head on
forehead,
top of
but
it.
all
yeah.
forehead?
Oh, yeah, but all forehead, dude.
God
yeah,
damn.
it was that jaundiced snowman. It was like stacking up a couple of Chin's heads, right? This guy had just, like, you could see his neck, you could hear his neck. If you put your ear up to his neck, you could, his neck would be like, man, I'm tired. You know?
Man, I'm exhausted.
I'm tired.
And he was headbutting people?
No, he goes, I'm driving us off. He has the vodka. And I want the vodka from him, right?
You're trying to get fucked up.
And he goes, you know, I'm the headbutting champion of the world, right? And this dude's homeless, okay? So.
Did you say, I didn't know there was competition for that, sir?
And this is before they had it. This is way before. This is 20 years before Kimbo Slice, right? Yeah. And this man looked exactly like Kimbo Slice, right? But
white?
With a 2-story head.
Oh, he's black. But white or black?
But black.
All right.
100% black. And so next thing you know, he goes, you know, I'm the headbutting champion of the world. And you start to see him kind of just looking at me as I just feel like suddenly.
He was sizing up your dome.
Yeah, suddenly I'm looking forward driving and he's looking directly at me, right?
You can feel it.
There is no us. We're not going anywhere anymore. He is just in the car with me. And so I pull, and he goes, do you think you could beat me? And I knew. But when he said, do you think anything at that point, I'm already thinking of the cops. I'm thinking about funeral. I'm thinking of dude in the back. Get in there! I'm thinking about,
I'm fuck out.
But you can't just get out of a car when you're driving it. And that's one of the issues with cars, is that you have some responsibility to stay in there and at least pull it over.
If it's yours.
Yeah. So I pull over because I'm not going to get knocked unconscious while I'm moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So this dude, He goes, "You want to know?" And I know he couldn't even hear me anymore. I'm saying no.
He's seeing red.
Oh yeah.
For him, it's game time.
It's game time, dude. Yeah. I'm saying no in different ways. I'm saying no in different languages, and you can tell it's not registering in his head. And he just lines me up, right, and just hit me as hard as he could with his fucking head, bro. Yeah, knocked me completely unconscious. Only been knocked out twice in my life. Once was actually about 3 weeks ago when I fell into the sofa when I was wrestling with some children. The other time was when this dude, the self-proclaimed headbutting champion of the world, fucking put that one-hit sleeper on me, bro. Here's the crazy part. He didn't even touch me with his hands.
Did he leave the vodka at least?
He didn't even
dipped out.
Huh? Everything was gone, dude. Everything was gone.
He's homeless, though.
Yeah.
That's the champ, though. That's the champ. How many people can say he got knocked out by the champ? It's a kind of an honor, man.
Yeah. And my first thought was, that dude is the champ. That's my first thought.
That's the champ right there.
No doubt that's
the champ right there.
We had a teacher. I remember he drew a picture of a wiener ejaculating on the chalkboard. He like kind of described, like he told us what the feelings would be like. We wouldn't be able to handle it and stuff. And then he drew the
ropes.
Yeah, the ejaculate. Just
was he like making the noise with it?
I do remember it was one of those double chalkboards.
So here comes a big one. Oh, he like walked it.
I remember he would put the marker on the board and then walk it across the board.
That's crazy.
It was pretty crazy, man. And he wore the shortest shorts too. He died, man. Derek Usner was his name or something, and I think his son might have died, but he died.
His son died too?
I don't want to say that, but I'm pretty sure. And he had the biggest mustache. His mustache came over both lips. So it was like some of the words you just had to guess what they were. Some people thought he was black. People didn't know what was going on. It was dicey. Well, you just couldn't understand what he was talking about. It was crazy. You know, it was just different times back then.
It was different times.
Dude, they had one kid in our neighborhood who, his dad was a Elvis impersonator, right? But in a small town, like you don't work much. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they only have 1,100 people in town, nobody needs a fucking Elvis impersonator. You know? For what? And he was really just a drunk, you know? And he was hiding behind the costume. And but around Christmas they'd let him dress up like Santa. The city would pay him, and he was a seasonal greeter. He would fucking greet people by the train station.
They were like, all right, he can pull Elvis off. I'm sure he can do Santa.
So, but and he fucking, I remember he made his son a wooden shirt one time for fucking
what? Hold on a minute.
For Christmas out of
What do you mean a
plywood. He made this boy Nathan, bro. He made little Nathan a fucking wooden shirt, because I remember holding half of it up when they fucking nailed him into it.
They had to nail him into the shirt?
Yeah, it's a plywood shirt.
Couldn't
dude.
slide it over.
And I'll be honest with you, dude. We fucking, and he loved it, dude. It was like the only thing his dad ever made him, probably, or got him. I remember he was fucking crying and fucking tears on top of the fucking plywood. Yeah, it's ply, but it was wood. And
Was it
was
sanded?
It was rough. Fucking rough shirt, dude. And
Kids are throwing darts at him. And
oh, dude, I remember we
shooting
drew
arrows.
We drew a bunch of swastikas on it one time.
Oh my god! What do you mean one time? Do you wear it all the time? You ruined that
yeah,
shirt.
I mean, he wore it a couple days in a row.
That was, I mean, it's tough to get on and off, I guess.
Yeah,
Like, you know how hard I fucking worked on that shirt.
But over the summer, a fucking hornet's nest got under one of the fucking.
Shut the.
Swear to God.
When he kept it outside or something?
Yeah, they
built
kept it in the garage. Yeah, something got in it. That's what I remember anyway. I'm trying to think of what else. It could have been rats, but I think it was hornets. And then there was a rumor when I was about 14 that there was an Asian boy. There was a rumor there was an Asian boy about 17 miles away from us. And me and two of my buddies, one of them who had a bad neck, his fella had a pretty bad, that fifth appendage, the neck. People don't think about it. You got to strengthen it. And his was real lean, barely hold his head up. He almost had to walk around like this and also hold his head up with one of his arms. But he and I and another kid, got together and decided we want to go see this Asian, this rumored Asian.
Right. Yeah.
So we saved up money. We cut grass for about 6 weeks and saved up money to get a taxi.
Just to see this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Went to Slidell, Louisiana to go visit him. And
well, you just went to his house?
No, it was the address that we got.
Oh, how'd you get this address?
Dude, you can get information.
Okay. Okay.
And this is back before the internet, too. So this is when you'd ask around.
Yeah.
And then guess a little. And we went to see him and tried to go see him, but it was just a Chinese food restaurant.
Oh, he's a Chinese guy.
It wasn't a real Chinese person. It was just, I think, some kind of white people in hats, and it was like I don't know, it might have been like a Mexican Jewish guy running it.
Oh, that's weird.
But it wasn't no real Asians.
So it's just a myth.
So we went back, man. It cost us about $70.
Oh, jeez.
And then I had some abandonment issues actually when it came to Asians for a long time because of that. And then a kid named Jason Desport that showed up when I was in junior high school. And people used to always, they had this group at the time called Whites Against Mexicans. And people would attack him sometimes, even though he wasn't Mexican. He was like closest thing we had to a Mexican.
He was Asian.
Pretty much.
What was that like?
Oh, my dad was old, man. My dad was 70 years old when I was born.
Wow. Is that right?
Thank you for laughing at my daddy. Yeah. That's right, he really was. Which my mom was 32, which basically makes me a product of loose skin and loose morals. Here. But it was cool though, like the quality time we would spend. Like after I was born, my dad had a stroke, so we were both learning to walk at the same time. We'd have like little races for cookies, you know, and we play games like catch or don't. And my favorite is Dad sleeping, or is he no longer with us?
This is a crazy question. You can vape inside?
Most people look at you and be like, let me hit it. All right, I don't care.
I think most people just don't care.
But like, imagine lighting up a cigarette inside of a Cheesecake Factory. They'd be, bro, what the fuck?
I mean, they're calling the FBI for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, because vaping, people usually blow it down their pant leg or blow it
The
like
shirt, the turtleneck.
out somewhere. Yeah. And there's even shirts I saw where it's made for vaping, secretly vaping.
It's a wetsuit?
Really? It's like a vaping shirt.
I know that they have pocket tees that hold your vape in the corner.
No, I'm talking about hold the fucking smoke.
Oh, damn, that ghillie suit?
I'm talking
Dude, there was a
about that
dude
real
next to me
thing.
who didn't give a fuck on the flight.
People be vaping on flights.
Full smoke.
That's a black dude, bro. Just say what you want to say, dog. You know, sometime you catch a boy in the neighborhood or something, he got a little bit of autism, you know, the tism, they say it. And if you give him a little hammer, you know, they had a boy in our area, this boy named Wild Jacob. You know, he'd run around and pick berries and everything in the summer. And, you know, when the berry bushes really started to flourish, you'd catch him out there with the blue, you know, the black dye on his hands picking berries and eating them. That's the problem. His mom gave him this little hat and he's supposed to put the berries in there, but he would have just eat them immediately. And he'd get home and dude have, you know, 120 berries in his stomach. But at one time, his uncle, I remember, passed through town or something, gave him a little hammer. And I mean, I swear to God, we thought we had a damn woodpecker in the neighborhood for probably 4 years. But Wild Jacob would just get off in the woods and he'd find him a little tree or something, or a little, you know, area of hardness, maybe a fence board or granite, and he would just hit it with that hammer.
You look like a guy that should be much whiter than you are. And you know that. And you know that.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. What's the deal?
Dude.
Are you outside a lot?
Huh?
Are you outside
I'm
a lot?
inside, man.
Yeah.
Part of my family's from Nicaragua, bro. And that's not a racial slur. Yeah, my father's from Nicaragua.
What?
Yeah, Nicaragua, bro. Wow. Where my Nick guards at, huh?
Well, a little too close.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. And hopefully the audio is clear on that.
Yeah, it is.
People
It's okay. I got your back. There was a C in there.
I want to thank everybody from Fighter and the Kid. You know, I was and that's a podcast where they have this man who is a fighter, and he got beat up and he got attacked a couple times, and he couldn't fight anymore because his brain couldn't handle it. He was on the brisk of freaking getting that, you know, a brush with that tism, and so his brain, you know, told him, we got to shut it down. And so he quit fighting, and he met up with this other man who's kind of aging, but he's this, you know, a sweet, funny guy, and he got strong legs, the other guy. And their names are Brendan and Brian, and the podcast is called The Fighter and the Kid. And one of them uses moisturizer, and one of them needs moisturizer.
I have bad skin.
Any Native American's car, you always find gin and femurs or something. You know, they keep the dead with them a lot of times. I unfortunately almost knocked this young lady up that was from South Dakota. And she lived on a reservation, and she like threatened to have the baby.
Damn, how old were you?
37 this year. It was this year. And she wouldn't even be cool. She threatened to have the baby, dude, and I just met her at a motel. And she threatened to have a baby, man. And so that's...
Where, how'd you meet?
I met her on
man.
Snapchat. You did? Yeah, and then I met her in person in a motel only hours later.
Wow.
And
it went down like that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And it was definitely... So I don't recommend that kind of stuff. I don't recommend making love to people off of Snapchat.
This is South Dakota?
Dude, this was in a different city. She was out of... She was, out of their whatever...
How'd you talk her out of it? How'd you talk her out of it?
She came out. She just said immediately, she's like, if I have this baby, I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I'm having it. Oh, we locked this big girl in our town. We locked this big girl one time. We ate some acid. And we locked this big girl into a room at this party. And we kept going in there with fucking pots of fucking warm water, fucking pouring it on her. I feel bad. I feel horrible, dude. We was kids and we were on acid, dude. And then, bro,
you can't tell me this story when I'm straight. You gotta tell me on mushrooms. You locked the girl.
I just remember.
How old were you?
I just remembered.
How old were you?
Probably 16.
Oh, that's terrible.
I know, but here's the thing. Let's say I was 14. That way it makes it sound not as bad. But look, she ate acid with us, bro. She ate acid with us, dude. And what happened was, and we kept going in the room with like these pots of warm. I don't know why we had the pots of warm water because I think we just were fucked up, dude. And we would like pour a little on her, but not like torture. She wasn't in a cage or nothing. She was just, free range in this room, right? But I think she was scared to come out. And then one time we went in, bro. We heard this loud sound and we went in. And
I wonder why.
She had ran against one of the walls so hard, bro. Had fucking moved the entire wall in this house, dude. Huge girl, about 240 pounds. Beautiful girl, too. The most beautiful... biggest girl that I've ever known.
Oh my god!
Beautiful girl, beautiful hair, beautiful face, just large and beautiful. But she fucking got lifted, bro. And dude, I remember this. Yeah, now I feel bad about what we did to that bigger girl, bro.
Yeah, you can't,
But we didn't do it because she was big. We just did it. She just wanted it. She just got fucked up and she couldn't get out the room,
Do you think there's more porn stars or murders in the world? I think murders. I actually know a guy. Probably shouldn't say this on here, but I'm not going to say names. But I know a guy who killed someone, and he said, and this isn't me saying this, dude. I wouldn't do something like this, but he said that it fucking feels good. And he did say that.
Do you know how he murdered him?
Huh?
Do you know how he murdered him?
I don't know anything else, man.
I used to be into like powerlifting and everything, dude. I used to be jacked back in the day.
Really?
I was an animal, dude. I was fucking.
Were you on them
sprinkling
steroids?
protein powder under my.
Were you on them steroids though?
I was on steroids for a while when I was young, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
You were on steroids?
Testosterone, something. Yeah.
You just started to run a stack just to get jack?
Yeah, it was like a southern stack. It was like testosterone and like Crisco or something.
I was gonna say gravy, fucking test and gravy, D-ball and fucking fried chicken.
Yeah. Oh, I was so jacked.
And Mountain Dew Red,
dude. I was so jacked at one point. I couldn't use Q-tips in my ears because I couldn't get my.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there pictures online of this?
I don't know. There might be, man.
Fucking find that shit.
It might be.
You were just doing it just to try it out or what?
I mean, if you want to really know when I really think back on what I was doing.
Yeah, I'd love that.
I was just...
How old were you, first of all?
Yeah, I was, let me see, 17 or 18. Nope, it was after that. That's when I got involved in this damn cult.
What the fuck?
Whatever.
Is that a real cult?
Yeah, bro.
Are you not on set there?
That's out in Reseda, dude.
What are you doing?
Huh?
Why are you doing
Looking
that?
for the Lord, brother. What do you think I was doing? Same thing you probably were. But,
Hey, man. What do you...
Yeah, bro. Whatever, dude. You never hung around black people? Things happen, bro.
No. Bro, it looks like you're in, like, Africa there.
Yeah,
hanging out with the
I was
Aborigines.
probably out east of Santa Clarita.
And you were just trying to blend in?
Just an adult. Yeah, dude. It's rural. It gets pretty rural out there.
How long were you out there?
Oh, dude, long enough, bro. Long enough to catch the sweats, you know? Long enough to put a warp zone in your spirit. I was out there, dude, eating fucking dolphin dandruff, doing dope. Out there, boy. Playing Color Me Mine with my own body. Living out there, boy. Making pottery out of my dick. But I'll tell you this, man. What were we talking about? Oh, steroids.
Oh, steroids before you were in a cult.
Yeah, man.
Damn, doing dick pottery.
Dude, I've been in some
Aborigines.
That's the dark arts, bro. I've been in the dark arts.
You've been in some dark places, man.
Doing.
Yeah.
Now I'm telling jokes. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and then telling people when you go back home and they've never seen you, they've never heard of you, they think you're gay. They're just like, you won't they're like, you keep flying home, you don't have any money, and you're not bringing a girl home.
You're
you have
hiding
these
from
jokes.
something.
Yeah, you're hiding from something. You know, just come out. I remember my stepdad is yelling at me in the yard one time.
Told you to come out?
Yeah, I was like, I'm not fucking gay, bro. I was like, I'm just not flying some girl home that I just met. You know, just to prove to you
thought
guys.
He could catch you. He thought he could catch you in a lie. The worst has got to be if someone says you're gay and you are, but you don't want to admit it.
Oh yeah, that'd be
like,
scary.
shit.
Yeah, you change your clothes the next day. You come dressed like in a mafia outfit or something, like something to totally take them hot off the trail. You know,
like that with putting out 2 podcasts, 3 podcasts a week.
He does that many a week. Wow.
Joe's got this game locked down.
How's he to talk to? He just started kind of like, well, give me a little bit more FaceTime. You know,
he's great. He's great.
You see, he doesn't believe in Jesus Christ, does he?
I don't think so.
Yeah. But that's fine. You know?
Yeah, I don't think he does.
Yeah, he might not believe in Jesus Christ, but...
I mean, I think he believes
And I'm drinking out of his mug right here, look.
I think he believes in a higher power. I mean, he's done DMT, so he's spoken to the aliens.
But damn, you fought, dude. Like, if somebody...
Top 10.
Dude, I could not. I just don't even think I could fight, man. I remember one kid attacked me once in school. It didn't go really well. I got attacked by a bunch of dogs.
Dogs? That's a different animal.
Yeah, but
Literally.
Yeah, but
how do
they're
you
out
fuck
there.
with a dog?
2 of them came back and attacked me on my birthday again a year later.
On your birthday?
Swear to God,
when
dude.
they come back, they came back like it's this fool's birthday.
You take any bites?
Yeah, I took a couple bites. Went to the hospital. It was my birthday. I remember I was 11 years old, and then at 12 years old, 2 of them came back and got me again. Like they knew. That's what I'm saying, man. Animals are. But I also remember, because where I'm from, if you see 2 mentals hugging, you call the cops on them. And that was a rule when I was young, and that's true, dude. That's true. If you see 2 mentals hugging, you call the cops immediately, because once 2 mentals don't make a non-mental. You know, rarely do they. And it's a risk, and it's high risk, low reward. That's what they call that. I think I had a little bit of that poor white anger. You know, the same type of just, you know, nobody gives a fuck about poor white people in America, it seems like, you know, except for poor white people. So, you know, I had a little bit of that angst. You know, I knew, dude, I mean, you know, I grew up around some fucking real crazy poor white people. You know, the dude, they had a dude in our town, no arms, used to fucking fight everybody. You know that dude. You know what I'm saying? He'd get you in that lurch. He would catch you with between his chin and his chest. He would fucking snack you like a snake.
We were talking about this dude.
His boy Gert was his name. And he would just get you like that, bruh. And he'd choke you down.
He had no arms.
No arms at all. And he'd fight anybody, dude. And he would choke you.
So if you went to punch him, how would he block?
Oh, bro. He'd spin out of it. He'd spin, he'd duck, he'd dodge. The dude had, I mean, he just...
And would he catch your hand with his neck?
Huh?
Would he catch your
hand? He would just lurch at you. And, bro, the thing is, here was the...
Oh, you know what? If he hits you with that shoulder, you're going down.
Yeah, part of it. The big move was that choke. He would catch you like this.
Where would he catch you? Your hand?
In your neck. He would catch you neck to neck.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, once he got you neck to neck, Gert Yuva, the whole family was fucking...
He could choke you out.
Psychos, bro. Brother had sharpened half of his teeth on one side of his mouth, dude. These people would fuck you up. One of the kids was in a wheelchair, they never taught him to walk, I think. I don't even think he was crippled. They just never taught him to walk. And so the other brother would carry him on his back everywhere, like a backpack, dude. And didn't even give a fuck.
Maybe it's because these people are away from society, an entire family?
No shirts, bro.
Oh
Whole
my God.
family, zero shirts.
No, nobody, those people don't wear shirts.
Not the girl didn't have shirts either. They had one girl in the family. What was her name? Jessica.
She was normal.
She was, you know, she was pretty nice. I thought she was a sweet girl for as tough as, you know, with everything that had gone on down there. And they used to put a board over the sink at night, and one of them would sleep over the sinks. They had 11 children. I mean, the house, no joke, was two of these studios. You know, and they had 11 kids in there. But yeah, it's like I grew up in that type of environment where it's just like, I don't know, you don't feel like anybody gives a fuck about you. So I think it took a long time for some of that to get out of my system. I still feel it when I go around like really rich people who think that they know everything. Man, that stuff makes me mad, dude.
It was funny. I was telling Lee that this morning I woke up. I mean, I slept so much yesterday, and last night I fucking slept hard. I woke up like at fucking 4:30 in the morning, wide awake, ready to fucking kill Monday, ready for kickboxing at 9. And I did my usual shit. I went over my audition on the sides, and I wrote it out, and I wrote my stuff for the day. And then I went and I fucked around. Then I went on Messenger. Like, you ever go on Facebook Messenger?
Mm-hmm.
I went on Messenger just to see, because sometimes messages accumulate. You don't know.
You get some in there.
I got a message this morning. It was like the weirdest thing. It was like fate. I was telling Lee when I came in. I go, Lee, were you not in the green room with me all weekend? And Lee goes, yeah. I go, Lee, I got an email today from a couple.
Yeah.
I went to their Facebook page. And I didn't even answer them back. But the first line was, you're a sham. Like a scam, like whatever that word is.
Mm-hmm.
A farce.
A farce or something.
Mm-hmm.
We went to see you Friday night, and we could visibly tell that you were on cocaine.
No.
Oh my God, they were like drug geniuses. They had to be Rogan people. When I went back to their page, they had 10 pictures of Rogan. They went to see Rogan like at 8 places. They're the ones that always ask Rogan annoying questions on the road. And Rogan will look at them like, are you fucking crazy?
There's no better look than when Rogan gives that look.
Rogan gives you that look.
Are you fucking crazy?
They just say stupid shit to Rogan to seem intellectual. And there's 200 people behind you, guy. Chit, let's go. Take a hike. Take the picture and take a fucking hike.
Yeah.
So you could tell he's one of those guys that he'll see Rogan and right away he called me a farce, that I was obviously on cocaine, that there was no way that I was clean, that my energy levels on stage were too high for my age for me to be on cocaine. He said, but I knew how to hide it. You weren't sniffling or wiping your nose. Dog, as soon as you do a line of coke, this shit starts dripping out of your fucking nose.
Dude.
That's the first tell. I could look at somebody now. Now I could really see it.
Oh, yeah.
Then, when I was under the influence, I couldn't see it. Now I can really see it.
Dude, everybody, my buddy, this one dude used to he would start to do a little dust, you know? Start touching his asshole, bro. By the end of the night, if we had a couple of bags, he'd have 4 fingers in his fucking ass, dude. He had like you know that some of those people eat their hair? You see those videos where people eat their hair, you know? He just had like a weird tick like that, where he would just... I don't know what it was. He just like
under the pants. He would go in the pants.
Oh, in his ass, in his own ass.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I had a guy that used to do this. He would hold up, like he would be talking to you, and he'd go. And he would tighten up his neck.
Don't do that, bro.
He would just be talking to you, and he would just flip out from time to time.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And then I had another guy that when he'd get coked up, he was bald, so he always felt like something was landing on his head. So every 8 minutes, he would tell you to shh, and he would point to his head to tell you that, look, is there a bug? Do you see it? Like type, but you can see it.
Damn.
That's what
like he wants you to be an investigator for him?
Yeah, like, come on, do I have anything on my head? Let me know. It's like those people that tell you your nose is clean. I got anything on my nose?
Yeah.
He would look at me. He didn't have to say that. He would, let's say he started snorting at 11 with me.
Yeah.
By 1:30, that would start. He wouldn't get paranoid. He wouldn't drive me crazy. He wouldn't say a lot of shit. He would just tell me that he had a spider on his head. And then after 2 or 3 hours, he would start smacking his head.
Oh, come on, bro.
And that's when you would fucking die of laughter. When he would smack his own head.
Be honest, Joey. After like the first couple of times he asked you, would you just start like looking above his head, just like, I think there's something on your forehead?
Oh, I tortured him for days.
Where he's just switching shirts, just fucking. So then every 40 minutes, he'd have on a different colored shirt. So if you were a new person, you didn't know. You'd be like, what the fuck, man? You'd think you were tripping even harder. Dude, we had time, and I remember bad acid would come through town, and like everybody would start acting a certain way. People would start, you know, I remember one time people wore like a bunch of like kind of, you know, Grateful Dead type of stuff. People wore vests. They'd have like a bad batch of acid would come through. Next, you know, half the town's wearing fucking vests. You know, women are gelling their hair down. I remember one time. Dude, they had this one dude at this party, and he'd apparently had taken a bunch of acid, or he put it in his mouth, and for, you know, $4, whatever, he would like spit into your mouth like a hit of acid.
Why would you do something like that? That's disgusting.
But there wasn't anything else to do.
So I'm gonna let some fucking stranger spit acid in my mouth.
Yeah.
For $4, I can put the acid in my mouth for free.
But we didn't have it.
Oh, you didn't have the $4.
We had the $4. We didn't have the acid. He had it inside of his system. And for $4 or in his, he put it in his mouth. And then for $4, he'd fucking fire it into you. So next thing you know, bro, we spent about $36. We're fired up, dude, at this dude's party. This dude, I'll tell you, this dude, Icy Mike, right? So this dude used to get ice from anywhere. Like he would get water, and he had like a nice freezer. His family had one of those. You ever go downstairs in like some people's house and they keep meat in like an extra freezer? Like they don't want you stealing their meat, so they put it in like a special freezer down in the basement. Or the freezer has like a flat top. It has like a door on the top, and you open it like that. And the whole thing's a freezer. There's no refrigerator. You know what I'm talking about? Like a big freezer?
Yeah, the old school.
Yeah, so these people had, this dude, Icy Mike, would get water from different places, fucking local water, fancy Lake Mead, Lake Pontchartrain, Mississippi River, and freeze it. And then people come over and eat the ice in the summer. We'd go over there and eat ice. He had water from everywhere. He had water from Ireland, France, Lake Powell. You know what I'm saying? So we'd go by Icy Mike's and fucking have a piece of ice. He'd break you off of some fucking chunk of ice, and everybody's sitting having ice from other places. It was kind of...
Are you sure it just wasn't... He just didn't write it on the bottle? Like it was all from his faucet?
Oh, no, you could taste it was from different places, man. Some of it was brackish. Some of the shit was fucking, Iceland.
Where did Icy Mike get the fucking water from?
Different places, man.
He went himself?
Oh, maybe his family went. I think his dad did some kind of traveling work.
You thought he brought back gallons of fucking water? Have you lost your goddamn mind?
Bro, I'm telling you, there's no other way.
You guys got tricked.
Nuh-uh, there's no way he could have gotten these flavors in this water.
What fucking flavors? They did this, remember?
Oh, I remember one time I got stuck in a tunnel. My car broke down in a tunnel in Pittsburgh, and I had to defecate extremely, and that's French, actually, for shit.
Yeah.
And I had to defecate. And so I got in my backseat of my car, and I didn't have any choice. This was like, it was like something had gotten into my body, like a pink eye had gotten into my stomach. Whoa. And all the shit in my body was coming out of my body.
You had pink eye in your stomach?
Yeah, it was like, hey, we need all this shit out of here.
I had gingivitis once in my stomach.
Did you really?
Yeah.
In your mouth?
And I got diarrhea from that too. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how I got down there.
And I had to defecate into a frisbee. I had an upside down frisbee was all I had.
Really? Be real.
Yeah.
Yeah?
What? And so I'm in this tunnel. There were cars whizzing by. Here's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Extremely hard to poop when cars are going by at 50, 60, 70 miles an hour, and furious too.
Yeah.
Furious. Like, and also white people. Like, it was Pittsburgh, so it's furious white people driving by. If other people, certain ethnicities, I can shit easier when they're driving by, honestly. Like if a couple of brothers are rolling by blasting some fucking good music, I can fucking blow ass all day into a frisbee, right? No problem. I'm part of it. Everybody seems like it's more laid back.
Yeah.
But an angry white dudes, rolling by, 6, 7,
Well, they
8
would probably
a.m.
call somebody too, huh?
Oh, they weren't calling anybody. I mean, the only free finger they had, they were waving it out the window at me.
Yeah.
They weren't using it to dial the phone.
So you shit on a frisbee.
I had to shit in the open.
not the top part, but the bottom part.
A frisbee is basically a cup. Basically, the sides.
A plate. It's a plate.
A plate. Well, a plate is just a cup. That's
Wait,
way
no.
spaced out.
Let me get this straight. Hang on. Are you
A plate is
still
just a wide cup.
No.
Or you pulled over?
Oh, I pulled over the car. I think honestly I'd run
Why
out of
couldn't
gas.
you just shit on the ground? Why did you have to
I
put
was
a
in a
plate
tunnel.
underneath?
Yeah, so it's dark. Shit on the fucking guy. Go outside. Shit.
In a tunnel,
Why would you have
you
to plate your own
idiots.
shit?
Okay, you should be familiar with tunnels, dude.
Why?
Huh?
Because of Vietnam? Because you're gonna do that shit again right now, man?
What
Because,
shit, bro?
Why you?
Oh,
no, dude.
Whoa,
Right, you're doing that Nam shit again, huh, bro?
What Nam? What?
You thought that I was digging tunnels in the Ho Chi Minh Trail and trying to attack you people?
No, I thought you meant
that was
Nam,
me?
the fruit juice, the pomegranate fruit juice that's always in there. What is that stuff called? Palm, yeah, no. No, dude.
No, not Palm, Nam.
Bro, I don't believe in Vietnam. I don't believe it
It
a lot of
happened?
war. Huh?
Oh, it's
I'm not saying it didn't happen, dude.
Are you those,
They never found the boats, dude.
Oh, right.
It's just
I
like
think it's a
slavery. They never
conspiracy
found the
too, yeah.
boats.
What do you mean tunnels, though, bro?
So anyway, I'm in a tunnel, and there's only 2 lanes going each way. There's nowhere to get out in a tunnel. Like in a tunnel,
Right.
Cars are whizzing by.
Yeah.
And so I had to get in the back seat and defecate into this frisbee.
Right.
And then wait for the cops to come.
Why
You called the
Why
cops?
did the cops come?
Had to call the cops. Somebody, not somebody. I had just shit in a Frisbee. The meat,
Oh, you ate them, you saying?
Yeah, but
You guys ate owls?
Yeah.
I don't think that's legal. You probably shouldn't say that on the podcast.
Well, I didn't have a lot. I'll tell you this, if you want to feed a family of 4, you can't just have one owl. I will say that, though.
Well, if you look at what it looks like without the feathers, it looks like a fucking demon.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a real bait and switch, I feel like. It's one of God's hidden agendas.
Well, I was talking to someone about peacocks about this, and I started talking about it on stage.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a duck, bro.
But it says peacock.
That is something else. That is meningitis,
doesn't seem
I
right,
think.
though. Go back up to the peacock picture. They have I just dropped that rabbit and said, fuck it. And I stopped the car to check it out. I was like, whoa.
That's flirting, really, it sounds like.
Flirting?
Oh, if a bird drops a rabbit at your feet?
Hey, bitch.
Yeah, it's ready to fuck.
Probably. Yeah, like you didn't love the French?
I love the Canadians.
French Canadians.
Yeah, I'll take them.
You love Canadians, period.
I love Canadians, period.
But do you love French Canadians?
Yes, because they are Canadian. But French, bro.
Not into French?
And nobody is.
They make great wine.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. People go to Paris every year.
Yeah, but they leave. It's not the kind of place people are milling around, man. Like, I got one of my best friends got fucked up one time, and he started talking about Asian people. We never even seen any Asians in our life. And he started
in your life?
No, and I guess maybe like in a past life he might have known some Asians, you know? And so he starts bringing up their names, bro, and knowing them and knowing shit about them on this mattress in this house. And I'm like, fuck, dude, you're fucked up, bro. I'm leaving, right? So apparently I'm the kind of friend that when your friend is at his worst, you fucking leave, bro. Because I was
he's
just
talking about Chinese people.
Yeah, well,
He's never met Chinese people.
We never known any.
So what is he saying?
He's just saying like, hey, you remember fucking you remember fucking Sun Lam, bro? He was there for us, you know, and all this shit. I'm like, Sun Lam, bro? We don't know him, dude. You know, and he was fucking like talking about Dorothy, you know, we didn't know any Asians, bro. And I'm like, I gotta get away
So
from
where
this
you came
dude.
from, when you grew up, there was no Asians in that neighborhood? Not when you were there. Now there's probably 4.
Yeah.
Right. Now there's
No, we live in a small town, dude. I mean, I
What's the
remember.
population?
We probably had about 2,000 growing up.
Oh, shit.
This one dude I remember was trying to be an Elvis impersonator. He said he was an Elvis impersonator, bro. But he was just a fucking alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need any Elvis, bro. You know? We got 2,000 people. We need fucking gas money. And we need
jobs.
good. Yeah, we need ideas, bro. Give us some fucking ideas.
Those fucking Elvis impersonators are a pain in the ass.
Oh, they're
They
the
really
worst,
are.
dude.
They really are.
Get a
dog.
fucking life.
I gotta
bro.
tell you something. You know, I told you to hook up
Yeah,
with that girl. What happened to
that
you?
fucking monster. Yeah, no, it's always some fucking monster, dude. Bro, I remember this one girl. We had this thing for a while. If you would Visqueen a chick, right? And that's if you would bring a chick home and she would fall asleep or at her place or at your place, and you'd put like a piece of Visqueen over her body, right?
What the hell
like
is
while she was
Visqueen?
asleep. No, it's not a big issue. I think people don't spend enough time with real ass animals. A lot of these animals out here are bullshit, trained imports. Fake ass little Dalmatians and dude, that's people in parks, man. People do anything in a park out here. You got to notice that out here. Like, I mean, where I'm from, a park is a place to picnic, you know, maybe
Chill out.
chill out, make art or something. But
Frisbee.
yeah,
Out here, it's a lot of drug scenes.
people living out there.
Yeah, a lot of gang activity, a lot of butt sex.
Yeah, I don't know about that, dude. Maybe
I don't know if it's what
a lot of
park
that
we're
Magic
going to.
Johnson. That's what they call it. You know, people out there getting that Magic Johnson.
That Magic Johnson. My brother cried when Magic Johnson announced he had AIDS.
No way,
He
bro.
started crying. He was one of his favorite players. Oh,
Bro,
I'll never
that's
forget
gayer
that.
than even getting AIDS from a dude is crying when another dude gets it. So then I just got into stand up, and I always like making people laugh. Like I used to do a similar thing when I was a child. At the lunch table, we'd get some kids who were mentals, or a couple of them might have been mentals, and a couple kids that were well, you know, and we get there and sit them to make them drink milk and then tell jokes and do stuff until one of them just blew milk out of their face, you know? And if you get some straight up just couple mentals, boy, some straight up sawed off humans, you get them to straight up blow leche out their dome, dude. That's America right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I knew I was like, oh, I got some kind of a gift here, you know? I almost blew the throat out of this one boy. Almost blew the throat out of this one boy named Tot. T-O-T was his name. Kind of a bad name too to be mentally challenged. but also easy for him to spell. And I'm not joking. That's what his father said. And easy for him to spell backward and forward. Same name, Tot. So that's true, man.
Was this guy's his name was Todd?
Why are you so laughing at him?
It's just a funny sounding name. That's all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
it was pretty funny, I guess.
guy,
Tot.
Yeah, well,
You know,
let's
Tot.
talk about Tot.
Sometimes he would just say T-O-T was his name, but I knew
Yeah.
it was Tot.
Yeah.
He would try to spell it out, and, you know, like he was tricking me.
Yeah. So did you do like the open mic circuit in L.A.?
Yeah, started doing open mics here.
Like at Marty's or where? Like at the
They had a
Comic
place.
Meltdown and stuff?
No, they had a place over on the west side of town. I lived.
Yeah.
I was sleeping under, a buddy of mine had a bed, and I was sleeping under his bed for $150 a month.
Oh, wow.
And sometimes even in his bed sometimes. When he would be out of town or when he would leave for work, I'd climb up into his bed, dude. And I've never been heavily homosexual, but I will say this, that there's nothing really gayer than getting into a man's warmth after he's already left the room, you know, and climbing up into his bed. A man you don't even really know that much, but still catching that hit off of his temperature, you know?
It's funny.
It's true, man.
Yeah.
You go over to somebody's house, dude, who you don't know that much. When they leave the room and get out of their bed, you get into their bed. That shit'll make
You never told him that, though.
that shit'll make a man out of you fast, dude, or it won't. But you find out who's who pretty quick when you're doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know?
I remember I got on a school bus one day, and the man didn't even take us to school. He just drove us around, and
fuck off.
Swear to God, and then just drove us back home eventually.
What's wrong with him?
He didn't say anything either.
Probably drunk.
And when at a certain point,
He
you
likes
don't
to
ask.
Dude, in cocaine. Oh, go back to that vest story, man. So here's what happened. So I would do some cocaine at the house and put on these different vests.
How many did you buy again?
I don't know. I spent too much on them, but I would probably say the priciest one I had was probably about $210. Nice.
Damn.
Yeah. And so I would get fucked up and put these vests on and put on sunglasses and no like Buffalo Bill shit, but at least partying by myself, you know. And one time I was making a smoothie, you know, because I got like a new, I don't know what kind of blender it is, but it's pretty nice. And I was making like a nice smoothie, and I'm fucking coked up, I'm partying, you know, I'm living high on the hog. Got these 2 vests on, maybe, right? And I thought I heard something outside, right? Which is kind of weird to even think of when you have a blender going, right? So I leave out of my apartment to go in the hallway, lock myself out with the blender going, 2:30 in the morning, coked up out of my brain, right? Now I have to go to my landlord, dude, who lives right down the hall, and tell him.
Dude, I'd have to get my butt waxed, I think, bro. That's my thing. Like, I have so much hair on my butt, like, I walk. If I'm hooking up with a chick, I'll walk out of the room backwards so she doesn't see my butt.
It's that bad?
It just makes it, I'm self-conscious about it, you know?
Why don't you Brazilian wax it?
I'm just scared of that, man. I met a girl, and she waxes people's balls, too. And how
Yeah, they
crazy
call it
is
B&B, butt and balls.
Oh.
It's actually the most common practice for men.
Is it?
Yeah, I used to date a girl who specialized in that. And she was like, man, 60% of my clients are men. She goes, they do the B&B. You want to come in? I'm like, what is it? She goes, balls and butt. They literally do all that, the taint, and then your booty hole. I had a girl try it once. Just on the inside of my thigh. Never again.
Hurt?
I'd rather get a tattoo on my fucking face.
Oh.
It hurts so bad.
I'd rather get that fucking name stamp,
Me
dude.
too, bro.
I'd rather get that
100%.
fucking tat on my
Don't
name.
do it, man.
Yeah.
But if you have a hairy ass, like if I could braid your ass there,
Yeah.
you should probably get it removed.
You couldn't braid it, you could gel it down, though.
Like you could part it to the side.
Dude, I had an uncle, and he had so much hair on his neck, he would gel it down for church because he didn't want to shave it off because it was his hair. And it was like a thing against God.
You gel down the sides, huh?
Oh, he gel his whole neck hair down.
You might want to gel you basically got a ducktail.
Oh, dude,
You got a ducktail hanging out the back.
I look like shit, man, you know? But nobody expects anything out of me. That's the best thing.
You don't think
like, you
so?
show up, people look, you know. People ask, where's the honey, guy? You know, that's obviously been...
Where's the honey?
We look like you've been stung by bees, bro, all the time.
Why do I look... Are you saying I'm bloated?
Doesn't he, Chin?
Do I look bloated?
Bro, it looks like you try to drink honey right out the hive and a bunch of bees got you, bro.
Wait, are you saying I'm swole or I'm fucking bloated?
I mean, you're swole for sure, dude. I'd be swole too if fucking 200 bees were babysitting my face all the time. You look like you got fucking stung by a bunch of bees, dude.
Bro.
Where do you live at, bro? In a comb? You got to tighten up, bro. You're gonna get diabetes, dude.
Bro, what the fuck, Theo?
Come on, man.
Conversation at the store one night. You know, like last week, some guy got found with 30 pounds of hamster bones. You know,
They did in my town. They just busted a man.
it just doesn't.
30
Right away,
pound
you
bone.
got to stop what you're doing in that conversation and giggle. Because 9 out of 10 people wouldn't be proud that that happened in their hometown. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wouldn't even mention it. If somebody comes up to me and go, are you from New Orleans? Not really. I'm from Texas. Wait a second. I got to go. You know, you get to that point. Most fucking people would be embarrassed to say something like that. Or it would take them 10 minutes after everybody told their story.
Yeah.
To say, oh, by the way, there's a guy. No, we were just talking. It's Tuesday
Oh, this
night.
dude, yeah.
We were
I
ready to go
remember.
home, and you came out with it, and I'm fucking, me and Lee were dying in the car, like, what's he talking about? Hamster meat? What the fuck is he talking about? And that's
Yeah, they busted him, man.
Listen, dog,
They got him.
What if?
Thank God.
I like the like it's like they got him.
No, I'm glad they
For
got
what?
him, dude. 30-pound bag of hamster bone. Like, I mean, that's because you have to. There's not as much meat. There's very little bone in a hamster, bro. Them hamps got a hamp probably has like a quart, like an eighth of an ounce in its chest plate, bro. You can't even make a wish on their bones. You know, there's nothing in there.
Where do you get all those hamsters from?
That's well, they breed them in our town. I used to work for this group. They used to sell tattooed hamsters and guinea pigs after.
They tattoo them?
Yeah, they used to brand them with concerts and raves. They would say it's tattooed just to make people not be as sad about it. But it was a brand, bro.
Of what?
With like a heat and ink, bro.
For what? Like, what did it say?
311, Green Day, anything like of different bands that were coming to town. Toadies. Swear to God, bro. Toadies, Acid Bath. Who else? Rave. Whatever, bro. We used to truck these hamps into the city and fucking vend them, bro. We did, man. Because there wasn't much work in our town, dude. You know, you had to get what you could get, and they had a man that bred hamsters, and then they had to do the tattoos, and they fucking met up, and that was a merger. That's big business, you know. And they started
a merger.
They started doing it.
Man, I got me some 300 mouse in my house and shit. And some other guy's like, you know what, man? I'm a pretty good tattoo artist.
That's Louisiana.
And that's it. A merger is formed.
That means someone listening to this right now has had a hamster with like a band label on it. Like,
Who the fuck buys a hamster? Listen, if I went to a concert, do you think I'm bringing a hamster home with fucking ACDC? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be fucked up the whole night with this hamster in my
But
pocket.
when you leave, Coco, when you leave the place, that's when we get you, bro. You get it there. People are leaving. They're on ecstasy pills. They're on Molly. You leave. You get that fucking hams. You get that warm little piece of God in their hands. They buy it every time, bro. A lot of black people, and I will say this, because this is really factual, and I've spent a lot of time around, you know, in the dark arts, and I don't mean that's not black people in general. That's
the dark
That's
art.
voodoo. That's black magic.
That's everything. Black magic.
That's New Orleans,
voodoo,
son.
That's the underground.
Louisiana.
Yep.
You know, I grew up in a mixed neighborhood, dude, and black people don't really know. They don't differentiate between indoors and outdoors.
What do you mean?
Outdoors
Bill?
can be indoors, dude.
What do you mean?
Outdoors can be indoors. Black person, you can put them outdoors, and you put them indoors. Same volume levels, same speed.
There's no inside voice.
There's zero inside.
There's
voice.
no etiquette when you go indoors.
Well, they just don't. I don't think they believe in like a lot of structures and. I don't want to say woodwork, but I want to say overall that the difference between indoors and outdoors when it comes to most
so
black
incredibly,
people,
it's so incredibly vaguely racist.
It's so funny though. It's so funny.
They say that
No,
when
it's
you
true.
filter.
No, what they say when
Yeah,
you're poor.
it's true.
But a lot of people who are poor, it's a socioeconomic thing. So a lot of people that are poor, a lot of times, I guess, have to rely on each other. Like they notice shit that say rich people wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
Because they have to. Because you're kind of relying on your neighbor. On usually sharing a bathroom. There's a lot of stuff. People are on you.
Teamwork.
And it creates.
People.
Yeah, and and it creates sort of this feeling of competition
But
where
that
like,
doesn't
by
mean
the
you
way,
can't lower your voice when you're in the mall or in the theater.
Right.
and that's just what I'm saying.
That's his point.
Right.
Yeah,
I want to
when
be
it-
heard.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of my black friends even do not practice. Yeah, they don't have indoor voices. Is what I'm trying to say. I think I used too many words.
Just closed the car, opened the window, and listened to it. And the three white dudes walked away.
He just tuned in.
Fuck yeah. What am I gonna- Bro, you never get to see a good fucking smackaroo.
No.
No,
Oh, not
no.
especially not on the West Coast,
No,
dude.
you never get to
You see a
it.
shooting or
You
that's
see a
it.
lot more Smackaroos, where you're from.
Oh,
you know.
down south. I saw a brother take a bite out of a Vietnamese guy once, dude. Took a huge bite out of his fucking arm, bro. Meat and everything, bro. Ripped it right out.
Jesus.
The Vietnamese guy was like threatening him with all this karate shit and everything, and his brother just grabbed him and fucking bit right into him, dude. Bit right
If you
into
think
him.
about it, that's the way to do it.
Oh, yeah.
That stops karate all the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Because I don't care what type of karate you got, they ain't got no defense for the bite. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got. Well, what if a motherfucker goes to bite you?
Oh my God.
Hold on, I gotta call the main jab in fucking Okinawa. Get these
Hold on. Let me put my Komodo on, dude. And they bite your ass, dude. And you remember that every time you try to fucking hug somebody and if you got a little divot in it, you know, you got a speed bump in your fucking hug.
Why did I let Lee talk me into eating mushrooms on a Wednesday night? Like, look at your head, Lee.
Look at Lee, bro. Open your eyes, bro. I can't. Damn, dude. What the fuck?
Lee, you're already fucked up.
You gave me 800 before. Like,
Oh, we're in training. I told you. When you go down to
Yeah,
when you
Lee.
join the Marines, they don't send you to Miami, you know, with a fucking seagull. No, they send you to fucking Paris Island debt.
What Marines are they putting Lee in?
My own private
Oh,
Marines.
yeah, I
This is the
love
church
that
of what's
shit.
happening now, dog.
I love it, bro.
We got our own Marines. They
Look.
come in all shapes and sizes.
Amen. Well, enlist me,
Lee's
man.
got a use in the Marines. When you know.
No, I don't.
Weird place, and it's one thing that's unique to me is my childhood and my perspective of it. You know.
Yeah, it will. You grew up in.
I grew up in Covington, Louisiana, and our town's famous. Lee Harvey Oswald went to our middle school. Pistol Pete Maravich lived and died in our town.
Really?
Two good shooters. That's the joke that I use off of that. But like Tulane University had their primate testing facility in our town. That's where most people worked at, right? So, and in 1994, like 70 infected monkeys got out in our town, and they literally, the police came to YMCA summer camp and let the oldest kids leave to help them look for these monkeys, right?
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I remember like guys, they had guys with like rebel flags in their truck. I'm like, it's not a racial thing, guys. These are fucking 70. These are chimpanzees and macaws that are loose around town. You know, this isn't a gang that's moved in. You know, but I remember me and a couple of other kids. I still remember having a wet bathing suit on, cornering a fucking chimpanzee outside of a Kenny Rogers Roasters with a police officer and 3 other kids, like, rah, 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 you know, by this drive-through. And this fucking fat elf of a woman honking at us like we're ruining her, you know, dream shake she's buying or whatever and her fucking cornbread while we're trying to fucking save our town from a fucking... Who knows what this monkey had?
From a
maybe
fucking
yellow
Planet of
fever.
the Apes apocalypse.
Yeah, maybe something Walter Reed missed. Could have been yellow fever.
Wait.
I really feel like I grew up in the stray animal belt of Louisiana, and they don't really have this anymore because everybody has pets now. But they had a long time where there was just, I felt like thousands of strays running around. Like Joey Diaz, he got bit by animals. I got jumped by a bunch of cats on my birthday once, dude. I'm not even joking, dude. And one of them, I swear to God, some of them got me on the ground, and one of them came off a fucking rooftop from next door. I swear to God, I still remember a couple of them were getting me and looking back and seeing one come from something in the air. And they had tons of stray animals where I was from. You had to infuse that in everything you did, wherever you went, or if you were going to bike or play ball. Cats. And that'll make you feel like a little bitch, too. I mean, first of all, your dad's dying, and now there's cats jumping you. It's just really... But anyway, so I was like, we used to pull these bodies off of the interstate and bury them off the highway, right?
Holy shit.
Because dogs were getting hit there. I mean, literally, they were fucking piling up. You know? And I remember one time we found a bunch of nudie mags in the ground. Somebody had hid a bunch of, you know, pornography in the dirt. And I remember we got down and somebody we realized, I'd never seen any sex before, right? So somebody cut out all the pictures of the actual insertion points in these magazines. There was probably 11 pornography magazines. Club, some of the older ones, Club, finer ones I thought actually.
Yeah.
Penthouse. But where the exact penis and vagina insertion point happened, and in every picture somebody cut that out.
That's odd.
And taking it with them, I guess. And I don't know if they did it because they didn't want people to see that, or they wanted to have it all, you know? But I remember just weird shit like that, and that's when I started realizing this shit didn't happen to everybody. Like, for some reason, God put all this weird shit in front of me, and so those are the things that I need to focus on. And that's when I started thinking that I became a little bit more confident because I know what I'm talking about, I think.
What do you mean?
Like, I know what
like I'm explaining a place that I know, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like I'm trying to be like,
oh, when you started talking about where you grew up
Yeah,
on
just
stage,
these
you got
weird
more
things.
confidence. You knew what you were talking about.
yeah, I knew what I was talking about. So that just helped with my confidence. So now I can tell some older jokes and bits, and there's more confidence there. But now I'm also being able to just tell new stories and still keep that same perspective that I had with these other bits.
Was there racism in Covington?
Yeah.
Do you have a memory where you just bombed? You know, when you're bombing, you got to dig yourself out. Have you ever one where you don't get out?
Yeah. I got two of my crazy memories. One time, some dude laughed so hard at the show, he came out of the closet to his buddies just right in front of him. Swear to God, he's just like, I'm gay! It like fucking literally like jarred something in his stem, you know? And his buddies are like, what the fuck, dude? It's right up by the front.
You made him laugh so hard, he just admitted he's gay.
One of his buddies spit milk or spill it on, not milk, beer.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm gay!
Yeah. And his buddies are like, what the fuck, dude? And it was awkward because it seemed kind of real.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've had people say a lot of stuff, you're like, that guy's retarded. But this guy seemed like he might have been honestly homosexual. And then the other time that I really bombed was, because I'm not trying to fucking, you know, bring in anybody to the other side of the sexual ledger, you know?
Well.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I fell asleep one time, this cop wakes me up, right? He goes, did you see them? Do you know where they're at? And I'm like, what the fuck? I have no idea what's going on, right? He goes, somebody called in, 2 wolves were fighting in the street here, right? So, dude, I'm at an intersection of this dead town, bro. I lived in this side town for a little while in high school. Fell asleep at the fucking wheel, right? So I'm dead asleep. The cop wakes me up, right? He's like, did you see it? And I'm just like, what? I'm just thinking, what was it? You know, did I do it? Was I involved in it? Who am I? And he's like talking to somebody else, the other guy who's probably just across the street, you know? And he's like, somebody called it in, 2 wolves fighting in the intersection. And I'm like thinking, we don't even have wolves in Louisiana, you know? So how are you really out here looking for that?
But also, shouldn't you solve crime?
But also you have a drunk driver who's obviously stalled out at a stoplight.
Hey, bro, wait up. What, he's the worst cop of all time.
The worst.
Oh, my God.
And he'd be like, all right, if you see anything, let us know. And they were out.
No problem, officer.
See
you like catching wolves fighting.
Damn
Meanwhile,
wolves.
I'm drunk as fuck.
Don't start. Let them get electrocuted. It's all right. We need somebody to get electrocuted on the show.
I got electrocuted when I was younger, man. Actually, you know who saved me, bro? I think it was a brother saved me, man. And I don't know if you're out there.
Would you stop already? You got electrocuted.
Yeah, at the fair. At the fair, they used to let us. They used to let us come in a day early to the fair and test the rides. We didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't know we were guinea pigs. 30 cents. Get on the rides. Please on the 1s and 2s now. Like a fucking. You look like a fucking M&M.
Humans?
Yeah, just people that are just smoking their own dicks out there who have no real like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've met some people who, yeah, they're breathing, but that's it, really.
Yeah, this idea that we're all created equals. You've never met anybody that's a genius if you say that. I've met some people that I'm like, I talk to them, I go, oh, I'm like a monkey compared to you. You know?
Dude, I talked to your buddy Eddie Bravo, and that guy is a real.
He's out there.
He's like a deaf Jack Russell almost, you know?
A deaf Jack Russell?
Yeah, because once he gets going, you can't.
Oh, Jack Russell Terrier?
Yeah. You ever been around one of those dogs? You open the car, and then the next thing you know, they're at the. Yeah. They're like sick, yeah.
But well, how's he deaf?
Because you can't get him back. Like once he goes, you can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't get him back in the car. Like you're sitting there honking the horn, you can't. That guy's out there. You know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about, but I've never heard anybody make a